WBZ-FM and HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. Media Group station. This is Shaw's and Star Market Celtics Tonight. Download the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today.
Jalen, right-hand dribble into the paint, goes to Derek White, who steps back into the corner for three.
Moving and grooving.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
Jalen forces it up over C.
No!
He tied it! He did it! Jalen Brown from the corner with 5.6 to go. Kick out, open, Tatum steps to his left, three in the air, got it!
Big boys step up at the right time, man.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, and by Comcast Business.
Pritchard, half court, it's in the air.
Go!
He got it! He did it again! Peyton Pritchard did it again!
And by your New England Ford dealers, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
Confetti guns shooting green and white confetti and making the most beautiful blizzard you have ever seen. The Boston Celtics are world champions for the 18th time.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
At the Kia Center in downtown Orlando, Florida, where tonight the Celtics off a dismantling of the Washington Wizards. Open of a three-game road trip and a weekend baseball series in Central Florida, returning to the scene of their playoff victory in the first round a year ago. A pair of games with the scuffling out of the gate. Orlando Magic, thanks for checking back in. On a Friday night, I'm Sean Grande. Cedric Maxwell joins us shortly. And coming up on the fastest 30 minutes in the NBA, the Game 10 edition of Shaw's and Star Market Celtics Tonight. Max joins me. We will jump right in. What do you make of these wild swings? And I mean crazy swings, even in the course of games. Is this going to be par for the course? And some crazy numbers, and very clearly two early standouts in terms of Celtic success, Neemias Queta and Josh Minot. What does that mean? Do the ridiculous defensive numbers for those two, particularly for Queta, do they hold up when you look at them? We'll break down this first meeting with the Magic, supposed to be the year with Boston and Indiana out of the mix. That the Magic jump towards the top of the East hasn't happened, though, through the first 8 games. And the big acquisition of Desmond Bane, not off to a great start, too early to sound alarms. They're already warming up the seat here. Jamal Mosley, we'll discuss that. We'll take our trip around the NBA. A big debut for Jalen Green in Phoenix. More trouble for John Morant in Memphis. And the latest on the devastation suffered yesterday by Eric Spoelstra.
Just want to thank everybody, for this overwhelming support. The South Florida community has just been absolutely remarkable. People reaching out, wanting to help. It's obviously been something that's uniquely challenging for our family, but Spoelstras are resilient, right?
We'll check in with the head coach, Joe Mazzulla.
We did a better job just executing what we needed to execute. They had 13 layups in the first quarter, some of those from offensive rebounds, some of them from our pick-and-roll defense.
But coming up next, after an ugly loss Monday, the mood was uncertain at the Garden on Wednesday. A bad start against the Wizards didn't help, but down 12 late in the first, all that was lost suddenly looked found, and the Celtics' signature star simply took over. We'll look back. Jalen steps to his right, takes the three, got it. Jalen Brown taking over. Timeout, Brian Keith. You wanted to see Jalen Brown become a number one. He's become a number one. He's got 35. It's all coming up and more as we catch it out to game number 10. Celtics open the road trip and the weekend series against the Magic in Orlando. Top of the hour on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Engines rev. Are you listening?
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda wonderland of your own with a great offer on a fun-to-drive new Accord, Civic, CR-V, or HR-V. Hurry into your local Honda dealer and experience the wonder of Happy Honda Days with a great deal on your favorite Honda today.
Driving in a Honda wonderland.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligence finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday,
or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
As the Boston Celtics kick off the season, they know they'll have to protect home court. At Amica Insurance, they understand how important it is to protect the things that matter most to you. So they put in the time to make sure you're taken care of. Whether it's talking through the details of your coverage or following up after a claim. Your auto, home, and life insurance are more than just policies. They're protection for the life you built. Visit Amica.com and get a quote today.
The Revolution play on the Sports Hub.
Some staying power, Granted, I don't consider I have any staying power, man. I'm trying to go out there like this and then tomorrow, because it can. It very much can. So, I'm appreciative that they've, trusted me with that. At the end of the day, man, every time I go out, I just assume that, it can always be taken from me because it very well can be.
A very healthy attitude from a guy who's becoming pretty enjoyable to be around. That's Josh Minot after the game Wednesday night. Welcome back to Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. Grandy and Max in Orlando for the start of the two-game baseball series. And if this is a year, as we talked about, Max, the cynics would suggest that this season there's an element of Hunger Games to it, right? Like, who's going to be on this team when Jason Tatum comes back? Who's going to be on this team next year? Josh Minot, to this point, we're going to get to the Neemias Queta numbers, which are crazy. But Josh Minot, when he's been on the floor, not only have the Celtics had success, the crazy part about it is they are rebounding. Joe Mazzulla needed somebody to make up for the lack of size on this team. And to this point, that's why Josh Minot has earned the starting power forward spot.
Well, I had a chance to talk to him just briefly. And I said, keep doing what you're doing. And I said, let me tell you something, why coaches yell and scream at you. And Joe Mazzulla happened to be right beside me. I said, they yell at you because they think it's worth it and they can get something else out of you. He said, I understand completely. So his attitude about that really is good. And then you go even further and you start talking about Jordan Walsh. Sean Grundy said something about him on air the other day, and ain't going too bad, too well. Somebody clicked in his head was Sean Grundy. And
he was
Jordan
getting
Walsh.
the feed on the bench.
And I told him, I said, a minute ago, I said, make sure when you're out on the floor, do something. Even if it's wrong, do something 100%, and that'll show the coach you might have a chance to play. And he went out in that second half, and he played like that, and he made a difference. And that's why he played as much as he did.
Yeah, it was really kind of crazy because he, like the entire Celtics team, we'll listen to the highlights here in a second, just looked lost in the first quarter until the entire game turned around. We'll run you through some of these Minot and Queta numbers, which are pretty wild. And maybe the craziest number of all, as you step back to the big picture, is nobody thought when the Celtics arrived back here in Orlando tonight for the first time since the playoff series that they would have a better record than the Orlando Magic. But before we look ahead, we look back to Wednesday night, a game that started off a little shaky just the way Monday had ended. Celtics will once again wear the home white, green letters and numbers. They will go left to right in the first half tonight. Washington, their familiar road red jerseys, white letters, blue numbers. They will go right to left. Alex Sarr wins the opening tap. It's back in the hands of the veteran C.J. McCollum, and away we go. Jalen, offensive end, switches to the left hand, coming strong. Beats Champagne, gets to the rim and lays it in. And Jaylen Brown has gone full-scale bully ball here in these two home games.
He's doing what he wants to do. And he's playing strong, aggressive.
Jaylen Brown gets to the elbow, pump fake, draws the contact, shot is good, score the foul, and this has been Jaylen Brown, again, trying to carry this team until anybody joins him. Wizards, the number 29 offense in the NBA coming in. They've got 32 points in 10.5 minutes. Quick three by Minot is good.
See, and that's what I mean. Even if he had missed that shot, the fact that he was going to do something that was going to be aggressive.
Handoff Derek White against Alex Sarr. Lobs it down low. Tough catch, Queta. And he rises and slams it. Queta now is even fixing Derek White's mistakes.
That was a great pass then by Derek White. Said, I see a big in there. I'm just throw the ball up high. Let him go get it.
Derek White switches to the left hand on McCollum. Floats across court. Left side. Catch and shoot. Three for Peyton Pritchard. Timeout, Brian Keith.
These are the Washington Wizards we know about.
Jaylen Brown draws the double team, goes cross court. Derek White, pretty good look at a three. Front iron, and then kisses off the glass and falls right back down the middle. The exact kind of fortunate bounce he has so desperately been waiting for. 64-60. Pritchard ducks the shoulder, drives to his spot at 10 feet, knocks down the short jumper again. A 16-point quarter for Peyton Pritchard. 13 on the game clock, 10 on the shot clock as we count it down to the first half. Carrington dribbling the clock out deep straight away. Enters for Sarr, right through his hands. Minot has to steal. Lead for Jaylen Brown, 4 seconds. Lob, Minot, two-hand slam. Celtics with a 14-point lead. Queta, hand off Jaylen Brown again. Jaylen against Champagnie, 9 on the shot clock. Jaylen steps to his right, takes the three, got it. Jaylen Brown taking over. Timeout, Brian Keefe. You wanted to see Jaylen Brown become a number one. He's become a number one. He's got 35. Celtics have their largest lead, up by 17. Queta going to turn, drive, attack, go to the left hand, and score.
Look at these plays. Now, heartbeat still. This time, Queta quickly going to his left, laying it up softly with the left hand.
And Gonzalez's corner three is no good. Offensive rebound, put back for Jordan Walsh, who has had a whole career within the course of this game tonight. After a very bumpy start, he's put together 3 of the best quarters of his NBA career. Kick out Sam Hauser. Swings it right side. Simons open three. Good night. Lead is back to 30. Brian Keefe calls yet another timeout. Jaylen Brown carried the Celtics through a very ugly first quarter, and then Minot got hot. Queta was great. Pritchard started knocking down shots. And Jordan Walsh turned everything around with his performance in the final 3 quarters. And the Celtics turned a potential disaster and an early 13-point deficit into a 29-point home court win. The final score, Boston 136, Washington 107. 35 points in 26 minutes for Jaylen Brown on Wednesday. That was the first time that had ever been done in Celtics history. You had career nights from Josh Minot with 18 points, made 8 shots, 3 threes, 3 steals. He'd never done that before. Jordan Walsh, career high in minutes played and plus minus. Peyton Pritchard also had a career high plus 36 in that game. The Celtics, as atrocious as they were in the first quarter, in the final 3 quarters got better than 1.5 points per possession. If they had done that for the whole game, it would have matched the franchise record. That's how dominant they were in the final 3 games. And the Celtics are not either a top 10 offense or a top 10 defense. But if you combine those things, they have now been statistically a top 10 team. And they have 7 of the next 8 against sub-500 teams, he said, playing the small sample size card of the early part of the season, in which Orlando, who the Celtics will see twice tonight, and the Clippers, who will be in Boston a week from Sunday. We don't believe there'll be sub-500 teams when the year is over, but right now they are. So technically 7 of the next 8 are against sub-500 teams. But here are the craziest numbers of all. First of all, Max, when we talk about the Celtics looking atrocious in the first quarter, then dominant after that, that is becoming a pattern here in the early season. Monday against Utah, defensively, they completely shut the Jazz down in the first half, and then in the second half just could not get a stop. The game in New York 2 weeks ago at Madison Square Garden, the Celtics won 3 of those 4 quarters, but the second quarter was arguably the worst in franchise history, and they ended up losing that game by double figures. So is this something we're just going to have to become accustomed to?
I think as the season goes along, you're going to see things start to materialize. And Joe Mazzulla is going to get his stretch of what he wants to do. And I've said this on air to our flagship station and different people. Joe Mazzulla is going to have these guys playing hard. Will they win? Will they be in the play? I don't know. But if you play hard enough in the NBA, you don't have the talent that you had last year. Let's just go ahead and say that. But what you can do is play hard, play harder than other teams, and that can compensate for your lack of having the talent that you had last year. Make sure I say it. You don't have Tatum, you don't have Porzingis, and you don't have Holiday.
And
so
yet,
that's what I'm saying now.
And yet, would you believe me if I were to tell you that through 10 games of the season, that the Celtics starting 5 tonight among groups that have played together for 35 minutes or more has been the top 5-man unit in the NBA?
Well, numbers say a lot of things, but my eye test with this team is that Joe Mazzulla and where this team stands when they believe in who he is.
And I told you the numbers with Minot. With Josh Minot on the floor, the Celtics are a top 10 rebounding team. Without him, obviously, they have been terrible. The Neemias Queta defensive numbers, Max, at some point, we'll stop playing the early season sample size card. It's 10 games now. It's not 40 games, but it's not 2 or 3 games either. When Queta's been on the floor, opponents are scoring less than 1 point per possession. That would run away be leading the league. When Queta comes out, they're shooting 38% from the floor and 30% from the three. When Queta is off the floor, the Celtics are essentially the worst defensive team in the league, along with the Nets and the Wizards, and those numbers go up to 44%, 41%, and teams are getting 1.2 points possession, which is a terrible number. At some point, this is no longer a fluke that when Queta leaves the floor, the Celtics can't get a stop.
Well, I believe what you're saying, and the fact that, you know, he's a big body out there. The thing that we want to see him do is absorb contact better and then not get knocked away. You see these little guys come in with forearms, hitting people and knocking them away. That shouldn't be the case. If you got a guy who you outweigh by almost 100 pounds, he shouldn't hit you and you fall away.
Let me hit you with two more numbers. I know you normally would have been up with me at 3 in the morning putting all this together, but obviously there's a great pool at the hotel and it's 80 degrees down here and all that.
Yeah.
The Celtics, this is the one that the number that's not sexy is not getting any attention. The Celtics are running away with the league lead in turnover margin. They have committed the fewest turnovers. The turnovers they are forcing are up among the top in the league. Right now, they are winning the turnover battle by 6.2 per game. Easily number one. The number 2 team in the Eastern Conference is Atlanta at 2.6. So less than half of what the Celtics are doing. And that is the only way you can compensate for the rebounding you're not going to get when you're this small.
Yeah, I think that truly is. And we talked about turnovers. Turnovers hurt you because when you turn the basketball over, normally you're lopsided defensively. And they're normally having numbers going back the other way.
And the other popular number, they shoot too many threes. People only say that when they don't make them. Do the Celtics shoot too many threes? When they make 16 or more this year, they're 3-0 with a plus 27 point per game differential. When they don't make 16 threes, they're 1-5 with a minus 7.5. So that is pretty much that. You can do whatever you want with the numbers, including the fact that any way you spin it, the Orlando Magic are 3-5, and that is a disappointment. We sat here for 5 games in the playoffs last year, and we said the same thing. The Magic could not be competitive. As much as people like to say that was a competitive playoff series, the Celtics blew the Magic off the floor. It wasn't close. It was the 5th most dominant playoff series in Celtics history, scoring-wise. Because why? The Magic couldn't shoot. So what do? They make the Mikal Bridges deal, right? Trading away all their first-round draft picks, and Cole Anthony, by the way, to get Desmond Bane. And so far, it has been a mess. Bane's numbers are terrible. He is not even shooting at a high volume, and when he does shoot, he's shooting horribly. And the one thing, we're going to talk about this with Joe Mazzulla later, this isn't fantasy basketball or a computer game. You can't just take a guy, plug him in, and then everything's just going to magically go correct. It's going to take some time.
That does. And it really depends on what it is. When you think about Kevin Garnett coming in, that was a big-time defender. Guys can fit in easier defensively than they can offensively because you're trying to look at your opportunities to shoot the basketball. Your teammates have to give up the basketball. So when you're an offensive player, you have to get that full trust.
And the other factor here is that Banchero, Wagner, and Jalen Suggs, which is the returning core, yeah, that's the returning core. You know how many games they played together last year? 6. That's it. So, you know, they got to cut Jamal Mosley a little slack here. And I know it's a popular choice right now. Like, who's the coach on the hot seat? Who's the coach who's in the most trouble? Because Jamal Mosley has been here a while, and this is the year they expected things to go forward. But if you're going to change the way you play offense, it changes the way you play defense. Max's Player to Bank brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank. Managing your business just got a whole lot easier with CSB's new partner services, process payments, manage payroll. Enjoy online banking. Get started at ClintonSavings.com. Member FDIC, DIF.
Well, you know, you always look at that one guy who's being really good for you, but and normally I would say Brown, but I'm going to go with Minot because I think that you're going to need him going up against a guy like Banchero, and it's going to depend on if he can stay in the basketball game and not pick up a lot of fouls.
Max's Keys to the Game brought to you by your local New England Honda dealers. Adventure more, worry less with the versatile 2025 Honda Accord. Learn more at newengland.hondadealers.com.
I think keys to the game are going to be rebounding the basketball. You got to keep these guys off the glass. If they're shooting poorly, you can't allow them to get second chance opportunities.
Magic are top 10 in the NBA in offensive rebounding and in overall rebounding. And again, three essentially near 7-footers, Banchero, Carter, and Wagner, are going to start on the front line for Orlando as they return home after a really bad loss. They got blown out on national TV on NBC Tuesday night by the Atlanta Hawks. Still to come on Shaw's and Star Market. Celtics tonight. Our conversation with Joe Mazzulla. The Celtics going to play the score game here, the scoring margin game, because this is an NBA Cup game. Remember, the Celtics coming off a win in their first Cup game at Philadelphia last Friday. We'll talk about that, talk about the changes Orlando made with Desmond Bane and the difference, what happened after the end of the first quarter against Washington on Wednesday night. We'll take our trip around the NBA. Eric Spoelstra just addressed the media for the first time following the tragedy he and his family went through a couple of days ago at his home in Miami. We will cover that. We'll have the new fresh sound as it just came in. But coming up next, Joe Murray has Sports Hub headlines. It's the Celtics and the Orlando Magic coming your way. Top of the hour on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey everybody, it's Hardy. Have you called Revise yet? With the cooler months coming, now's the perfect time to call Revise. Revise is a Mass Save home performance contractor. What does that mean? They'll come out to your home for a no-cost Mass Save home energy assessment. They'll check out your heating system and your insulation levels to make sure you're nice and comfortable at home for the football season. Call 800-885-SAVE or visit callrevise.com to schedule your no-cost Mass Save home energy assessment today. That's callrevise.com.
Hi, this is Boston Ford Sam Hauser, and with every assist this season, Delta Dental of Massachusetts will donate $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts Dental Cares for Veterans program, providing crucial oral health care to veterans in need. They've served us, now it's time we serve them. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Join 98.5 The Sports Hub in Coors Light for a football viewing party this Sunday from 12 to 2 at the Nash Casino inside the Pheasant Lane Mall in Nashua with a chance to win New England football tickets. The Nash Casino is the place to enjoy a Coors Light and watch football all season long.
Must be 21 plus to win or gambling problem. Call 603-724-1605 or visit nhproblemgambling.org. The Country Ski Expo is November 8th through the 11th in Hanover, the biggest ski and snowboard clearance in New England, with live music, food trucks, a beer garden, and ski resorts on site with free admission and parking. Details at countryski.com.
Hey, it's Sean Flaherty, managing partner at Catches Law. At Catches, we don't just work here, we live here. We're part of the same neighborhoods, the same schools, the same New England towns that you call home. So when life hits hard and you need someone in your corner, you deserve lawyers who truly understand what's at stake. With over 40 years of experience and more than $3 billion recovered for the people of New England, we know how to win, and we know how to fight for you. Visit catcheslaw.com today to schedule your free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless you win.
Champions play here. The Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines. Presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Patriots preparing for the Bucs this Sunday. The injury report is out. No Ramondre Stevenson, Kayshon Boutte, or Christian Ellis for the Pats. They're all out. And for the Bucs, well, Chris Godwin, Hassan Reddick, and Bucky Irvin will not play. All the coverage on Sunday, 98.5. The Sports Hub. Also, in other NFL news, Jaden Daniels will not be placed on injured reserve. And Mac Jones will start again on Sunday for the 49ers when they take on the Rams. And the Bruins will be in Toronto on Saturday night going for 6 in a row. Headlines are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You can save 50% off an extra after oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray. Grady and Max, they'll take you around the NBA next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports of Celtics Radio Network.
Wendy's always crafts their hamburgers with fresh beef. That's just burger basics, people. The result? Hot and juicy hamburgers that never wait for you. Duh. When it's made fresh just for you, gotta be Wendy's.
Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada. Not available in Hawaii. BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log into BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Hi, this is Rob Dinkovich with exciting news. Pepsi, the official soft drink of the Patriots, has teamed up with the Shaws and Star Market Foundation and 98.5 The Sports Hub for year 2 of Sacking Hunger. Every time New England records a sack, the Shaws and Star Market Foundation's Nourishing Neighbors Initiative will donate $1,000 to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Boston, up to $50,000 to help end hunger. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/sackinghunger.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit clintonsavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
Want the lowest price on name brand tires? Town Fair Tire beats all the competition. We beat the wholesale clubs, we beat online prices, we beat all local tire dealers. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire. Boston Sports Talk, the Sports Hub.
Celtics and Magic getting set to go in Game 2 of NBA Cup Group Play here in Orlando. Our trip around the NBA brought to you by your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado, where dependability comes standard.
Just want to thank everybody, for this overwhelming support. The South Florida community has just been absolutely remarkable. People reaching out, wanting to help. It's obviously been something that's uniquely challenging for our family, but Spoelstras are resilient, right?
Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, addressing the media about 45 minutes ago before the Heat game tonight with his 3 daughters with him on the podium. If you missed it somehow in the news cycle, whatever, on Wednesday night, Eric Spoelstra returned to find his house burned to the ground. There's video. Obviously, helicopters were circling when Eric Spoelstra arrived. I don't know why. There's a uniquely tragic element connected to the NBA. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Doc Rivers, our friend Mike Breen. I can't imagine anything that doesn't involve losing a loved one being any more jarring.
That's the element there. The fact that you did not lose a life. I hate the fact that he probably had some memorabilia in there that can't be replaced. Wow. But other than that, he's still able to go on. And the good thing about a guy like he's going to have the means and also the support of the community to get back where he was at before.
Anyway, hard not to feel just an awful lot for Eric Spoelstra and what he went through over the last couple of days. There was only one game in the league last night. Jalen Green, debut for the Phoenix Suns, looked pretty good.
Dan Christie on the drive. No, redirect into the hands of Gillespie. Phoenix on the push. Up top, Ryan Dunn brings the boom. Man.
29 for Jalen Green in that game. By the way, we're going to see the Clippers a week from Sunday. Their start has been a little bit shaky. Meanwhile, nobody's talking about the Detroit Pistons. We'll watch their game tonight in Brooklyn because that's the same group in the NBA Cup that the Magic and the Celtics are in as those two teams meet. If Detroit wins that game tonight in Brooklyn and the Bulls, and they've got a tough game at Milwaukee, the Bulls lose, Detroit will wake up tomorrow morning 7-2, leading the Eastern Conference.
Well, everybody talked about Detroit this year, that they were going to make that move, and we thought it would be the same thing down here in Orlando. Still early, but Detroit has a lot of weapons.
Other feature games tonight, Golden State at Denver. Steph Curry will sit that one out. And can Golden State get through, navigate the regular season with a high enough seed to get all those guys healthy for the playoffs? That's the question. That's your trip around the NBA. Celtics and Magic coming your way next. We'll talk about it with Joe Mazzulla on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
There's nothing like the sights and sounds of the holidays. The crackle of a fire, the tearing of wrapping paper, and the of new gifts, the smell of cookies, ornaments on the tree, and the of new toys, along with the sound of Christmas carols through the Lexus Premium Sound System. Get into the holiday spirit during the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Get offers on select models now through January 5th. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
This November, Window Nation puts an end to your window problems. You'll save big, too, with 50% off all window styles. Plus, you could get 0 interest for 5 years. But you have to hurry. The sale ends soon. So, schedule your free estimate now at windownation.com. That's windownation.com.
Looking for the ultimate game day destination? Head to the Bossy Sports Lounge in Natick. Catch every play on dozens of TVs while enjoying craft cocktails, brick oven pizza, and a lively atmosphere. Keep the fun and competition going with shuffleboard showdown, 6 smart dartboards, or tee it up on the full swing golf simulators. And for the biggest games, step into the Invictus Sports Theater. Plush seating, full food and beverage service, and a massive 12 by 19 video wall with surround sound that puts you right in the middle of the action. Visit bossy.net to book your experience today.
Football weekend is here. Stock up for your tailgate or party with Modelo, brewed for the full-time fans. Grab your Modelo at Cappy's Fine Wine and Spirits. To find the closest one near you, go to Cappys.com. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Please drink responsibly. Must be 21 plus.
LNF is a veteran-owned company offering premier services such as heat pumps, panel upgrades, and more. Visit lfelectricalservice.com.
Hey, it's McCone. If you're thinking of proposing this holiday season or just want the perfect gift for that special someone, do what I do and go see Alex and his great team at Bellman Jewelers in Manchester, New Hampshire, and now in Boston Seaport. When you go to Bellman's, there's no pressure or pushy sales. That's because their staff isn't on commission. And get this, Bellman's offers free custom design with no deposit required. You can even see your dream ring in 3D before it's made. So go now for the holidays and mention the Sports Hub for 10% off your wedding bands and engagement mountings. Happy holidays from Bellman's.
Your hot takes on the Sports Hub.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston, 98.5 The Sports Hub. Station.
Conversation with the Coach, brought to you by Shaw's and Star Market. That makes shopping, saving, and mail planning easier than ever. Download the Shaw's Deals and Delivery app or the Star Market Deals and Delivery app. Here's Sean Grandy with Coach Mazzulla.
All right, Joe, thank you. Joe, we have already seen some wild swings within games, right? There was first versus the second half against Utah, the game in New York in which you won 3 of the 4 quarters, but the second quarter went badly. What changed Monday at the end of the first quarter, and was it just as simple as reading the pick and rolls they were running?
No, yeah, I think we just did a better job just executing what we needed to execute. They had 13 layups in the first quarter, some of those from offensive rebounds, some of them from our pick and roll defense, and credit to Washington, they did a good job moving our pick and roll shell around a little bit, and so it just took us a few pick and rolls to be able to figure that out. But once we did, I thought the guys played well.
It was, and the guy at the top of that list to me was Jordan, and it was fascinating to watch everybody go crazy about the game that Jordan had on Wednesday night when. In the first quarter, and I'll say it right now, I was openly critical of Jordan in the first quarter. Now, he wasn't the only one, but I could not get over how everything changed for him, and he suddenly became, it looked in the final 3 quarters like the player we all thought he could be.
He was very good, and it's a credit to him. Obviously, it's a new season, just up and down on minutes, but the work that he puts in every day and the professionalism that he's developed, just built a lot of trust there. So I thought he played well, coming in, and he was one of the sparks to the run that we made there in the end of the first and in the second quarter, and he did a little bit of everything, defending on the ball. Made some shots, and his rebounding was really good.
Puncture some holes in these numbers if they don't match reality, and maybe they do. But I will lean on a number only if it keeps happening and it becomes extreme. And the on-court, off-court numbers for Nemi now are basically off the chart, particularly on the defensive end. There's always other reasons for them. But are those numbers, is there something pretty legitimate about that?
No, I mean, he's a good player. He's gotten better and better for us. 2, his ability to protect the rim, his ability to rebound, his ability to change the way the other team has to defend. I mean, his sub-pattern is kind of geared towards the other team's starting center and to manipulate the other team's matchups kind of when he's out there. And, he's just a difference maker on both ends of the floor for us, and he's just got to keep getting better and better.
Is he at the point now where it's still going to be basically matchup-based?
Yeah, no question. But I think it's a testament to how good he is when we have the right matchups out there and how he can take advantage of those. So he's getting better and better for us.
All right, obviously became very familiar with the Magic, the late game in the regular season last year, and of course the playoff series in April. They weren't a great shooting team. Then they go out and they get Desmond Bane. First, are they playing differently? Is it noticeable?
I don't know how different they're playing as opposed to, it's just Bane has another layer to their offense, but they have such variety variety in their pick and roll offense because all their guys can set and handle and pick and roll, and they're all 6'8", 6'9", and so he just adds to that variety. He can he can come off pick and rolls, he can set screens and slip out of pick and rolls, and so, I think those 2 to 3 man combinations with him, Banchero, and Wagner, they makes a huge difference.
And I think, obviously, in the TikTok world in which we're in, people want immediate gratification. Hey, this player is here. Why hasn't it looked like he's been here forever? And it's not just Desmond May that's new, but the fact that no one realizes that Wagner and Banchero and Suggs only played 6 games together last year. How long does it take? If there's just one new piece, that's got to take a period of time.
It does. I mean, it takes a period of time because it's not just about how you want to integrate that person, but that person also directly impacts the other 4 guys that are on the floor and what lineups and whatnot. So it definitely takes a decent amount of time. And I think you always have an idea of how you want to play in training camp, but I would say the first few games of the season really kind of expose to you the changes that you kind of need to make.
We talked about the NBA Cup last week in Philadelphia, what it means to certain people and what it doesn't mean, and if it is something or it isn't. But what we didn't get to is this. The element of scoring margin, is that going to enter into your thinking at all? If you're up 15, down 15 with 3 minutes to go, are you playing the NBA Cup game and that each possession matters in terms of the score?
I mean, I don't go into the game thinking that. You kind of wait and assess kind of the environment, start of the fourth quarter, where you're at. I think it's something that you have to be prepared for. But, we don't talk about that with the team, and the most important thing is just making sure we play the way we need to.
All right, that's Joe Shamgod on the other side tonight.
Yeah.
Did that bring you back?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we got his son here.
What was your, you had a section, you had seats.
108.
108.
Yep, right behind PC's bench.
Good memories, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Celtics and Magic next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but catching them from the hardwood is a whole different experience because nothing compares to catching the Celtics in person. And that all starts by buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. From seeing your favorite Celtics stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. And even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. So put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. And we'll see you courtside, Boston.
Layer on the flavor with the DQ sauced and tossed chicken strip baskets. Now available in new sweet chili or honey barbecue. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Comcast Business can help turn your small business into a connected, secure, modern business. It's how retailers become constantly connecting must-visit shops. How restaurants become reliably up and running neighborhood favorites. How healthcare offices become the data protecting caregivers that we all depend on. And how wealth management firms become cyber securing guardians of your information. With reliable connectivity, enhanced cybersecurity, and Wi-Fi backup, your business can stay connected and get threat ready with Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with our reliable business internet. Plus, stay connected when you add Wi-Fi backup for just $35 a month. And ask about a $500 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Call today. Restrictions apply. Wireless Connect requires business internet for additional monthly charge. Taxes and other fees extra. Prepaid card offer ends 11/16/25.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining Built Ford Tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
The game is on the Sports Hub.
It's only been 9 games, but expecting unexpected is a big early theme for the Boston Celtics. A bad loss Monday and a bad quarter to start the homestand finale Wednesday against Washington. Then suddenly, they couldn't miss and they couldn't lose. Jaylen Brown would not let them. Jaylen steps to his right, takes the 3, got it. Jaylen Brown taking over. Timeout, Brian Keith. You wanted to see Jaylen Brown become a #1. He's become a #1. He's got 35. The Celtics up and down was expected. The Orlando Magic's was not. With their young core intact and finally adding a shooter, this is supposed to be the year they join the conference elite. But through the first 2 weeks, though, it looks more like more of the same. The Celtics open a weekend series with the Magic in Orlando next.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champions.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won the World Championship.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brax, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, and by Comcast Business.
The Boston Celtics have won the World Championship for the 15th time.
And by your New England Ford dealers, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
It is banner 17. The mission statement is mission accomplished. It is banner 18. The mission demanded is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
At the Kia Center in Orlando, the crowd is still filing in. A nightmare of Friday traffic, but welcome to Central Florida. Starting lineup is brought to you by Amica Insurance, exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics. The Magic 3-5. That was not the plan when they traded so much away to get Desmond Bane paired with Jalen Suggs in the backcourt. Big athletic front court. Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter. The Celtics will once again sound like this.
Peyton Pritchard, University of Oregon.
Derek White, University of Colorado.
Josh Minot, University of Memphis.
Jaylen Brown, California, Berkeley.
Mia Shkita, Utah State University.
He has been a revelation to the first 9 for the Celtics. Ford F-150 first quarter presented by Ford F-Series. #1 selling pickup, #1 truck in brand loyalty. Tonight's contestant, Bill Milne of East Bridgewater. If Boston goes up by 15 at any point in the opening quarter, Bill wins the opportunity to see a game for the Ford Sports Tech into the contest at 98.5 thesportshub.com. Teams on the floor getting set to go. Celtics will wear the home white, in which they have their best record so far this year. Home white, green letters and numbers. They will go left to right in this first half. Orlando wearing their alternate black jerseys, white letters and numbers, blue trim across the top. They will go right to left on this silver NBA Cup court here in Orlando. Magic win the tip, and away we go. Celtics, this is the first NBA Cup game for Orlando. Celtics a 1-point win in Philadelphia last Friday. Jalen Suggs, bounce pass for Wendell Carter, top of the circle, handoff. Here's Desmond Bane. He returns it to Carter, who's wide open for the elbow jumper, and it rattles out, rebounded by Josh Minot.
They were looking for Baines coming off that pick. Played well then.
He's missed a lot of shots, and he didn't want to take that open one. Pritchard dribbles to 10 feet, nothing there, throws back to Jaylen Brown. Left-hand dribble, attacking Franz Wagner. Pump fake. Wagner doesn't go for it. Return to Pritchard, 8 on the shot clock. Pritchard, little jab step on Banchero. Switches to the left hand, comes strong down the left side, falls away in the baseline, impossible angle. Blocked by Banchero. Not a good look from Pritchard. Suggs throws a bounce pass to the far side of the floor where Carter is running right into it, catches two-hand slam. They like what he's given them defensively at the start of while the defense has been down. Offensively, Orlando has a dynasty going. 11 straight years they've been in the bottom 10 in offense, and defensively, Desmond Bane trying to pick up with what the rest of the team is doing. Blitzes at Derek White and ends up tripping him and fouling him.
Trying to come off that pick then. And the thing about Baines, you understand who he is as a player. He's always a great offensive player, but not a bad defender.
Kind of thing we don't point out often enough. Keita not getting called for a moving screen there, getting better at setting that pick. Grandy on round ball. Keita, handoff Derek White. Lobs it, Keita catches, in traffic, muscles it up and in before Banchero could get himself set. That has been the Celtics' bread and butter, is the Derek White, the Maya Keita pick and roll.
Never bought that ball back down, and that was a good thing.
Jalen Suggs dribbles into the paint. Stop and start, backs it out on the wing. Enters it down low. Carter had Pritchard on his hip and ends up drawing the foul.
Good job by Pritchard then, just trying to fight, man, as Carter had him hog-tied over there on the left-hand side.
We are a million miles away, but is Jalen Suggs having some follicle issues here at age 24? Am I seeing that right from all the way up here?
Might be about that time.
Oh, he tried to scoop an entry to Franz Wagner as Wagner was on the move. It bounces right off Franz Wagner, goes out of bounds, and the Celtics get it back off the Orlando turnover. This is where the Celtics have made their hay early in the season. Points off turnovers. They demolished the Wizards in that category Wednesday. Pritchard steps to his left, 3 not available, so he hands to Derek White. Goes right side, Jaylen Brown. Jalen straight away against Franz Wagner. That's been the matchup early on. Now Carter blitzes out at Jalen. Shot clock down to 4. Right-hand dribble. Jalen step back on the line. Crazy long, too. No good. Offensive rebound. Kada punching it up in the air. Can he come down with it? He can, and draws a foul. Great hustle by Neemias Kada. And jumping off the bench, his Celtics teammates. And now, did you just get a second foul? No.
Thought Wagner had got one earlier, but that's when he got hit in the face. But good job of just staying aggressive, staying on that glass.
Derek White triggers the inbound. The question is, Orlando's trying to play at a higher pace now. Offensive foul away from the ball.
Push off then on the person's always, it's Brown. Just push Wagner in the chest to get over.
Jaylen Brown getting all kinds of grief around the league for whatever he's doing follicle-wise to supplement that Anunoby.
Do like me.
Desmond Bain, bounce pass, Wendell Carter, up fake, going to attack Kada, turns, he jumped, he left his feet. He tried to do the pump move. Dennis Schroeder was right on it from behind, but he wasn't good enough to do it while keeping his feet on the floor, and once you leave your feet, that's it.
Well, it has a man up in the air. Could have jumped into the body, but as you said, gravity took over.
A couple of early turnovers here for Orlando. Game still tied at 2. Low score the way the Celtics are going to want it. Pritchard kick out. Good look for Minot. Left wing 3 is good. Nothing looks good about Josh Minot's shot until it goes in.
That's what you look for. It's not the prettiest shot, but the results at the end.
He's now 10 for 27 on the year. Franz Wagner off-balance runner about 12 feet away. No good. Not a good shot. Celtics trying to run. Lob. Jaylen Brown to Minot. Two-hand slam.
That thing that Minot can do. He can elevate.
7 straight for the Celtics. Wagner over the shoulder pass. Finds Carter all alone in the corner for 3.
That's the thing that Carter can do. He can knock down that long distance jump shot.
And he has done it over and over and over again. He is now 11 of 21 shooting threes. Pritchard tries to get it back for the right wing, and he does. All net.
Good pick then set by Kada to give that separation.
10-5 is the early Boston lead. Remember, you got a team that's a little bit wobbly emotionally in Orlando after this shaky start. Banchero finds the open man. Left side, Baines' 3 is good. He needed that.
Didn't look good coming off his fingertips.
Desmond Bain under 30% to start the year shooting threes. He had been 10 of 55. 10-8 is the Boston lead. Jaylen Brown moves it. Awkward pass saved from going out of bounds by Pritchard. Left-hand dribble. Pritchard pulls up on Suggs at 12 feet. Jumper comes up short. Banchero the rebound. Diagonal lead. Wagner catches in stride. Sneaks behind Jaylen Brown. Scoops it up and in. 5 quick points for the Magic. Tie the game at 10. Jaylen Brown looking for the opening, going right at Bain. Gets to 10 feet, little bump, little creating of space, knocks down the jumper.
Baines didn't want to pick up that next foul either. Just kind of pulled away.
Now we're going back and forth very quickly. 12-10 Boston. Bain, right-hand dribble, jump pass to the wing. Franz Wagner for 3.
Now that's another shot that doesn't look the best in the world, but it's a set shot.
8-2 Orlando run. They regain the lead, 13-12. Derek White has not been involved here. Minot drives over the shoulder pass. Kada flip shot. Hits the side of the backboard. He was in an awkward angle. And here comes Banchero. Minot reaching for the ball. That's what he got in trouble for with Joe Mazzulla the other day. He drives it. Foul a coming, as Max likes to say, as Banchero is headed towards Minot, and he draws it.
Well, if Minot didn't extend his arms then, he kept hitting him with the body, he wasn't going to pick up fouls. But you keep hitting him with the body in front of the officials. Great offensive players want to get there quick, fast, in a hurry.
Minot looks like one of those guys that pretends that he knows karate when he's in front of you, just like shaking his arms in front of that. He's going to get called for that every time.
Is that a New York thing?
I don't know if it's a New York. It seems like a comedy movie thing where somebody doesn't really know how to do karate and they're waving their arms wildly.
I've seen it a lot when people go on the subway, a little crazy. Hey, you want some with me, buddy? Come on. Hey. Yeah, okay.
Especially now the subways and buses are going to be free. Banchero gets the free throws. 10-2 is the Orlando run. Magic lead 15-12 in minute number 5. First time back for the Celtics since game 4 of the playoffs, which they went up 3 games to 1. Jaylen Brown swings back to Minot. Left side 3, this one way short. Franz Wagner deflects the rebound, ends up in the hands of Wendell Carter. Franz Wagner, so a back pick from Suggs. That allows Pritchard to jump at him. Ball returned to Suggs. And the O of the Orlando logo and word Orlando on this NBA Cup floor here. Wagner spins, drives on Pritchard, flips it up no good, but they're calling a foul on Pritchard. And Franz Wagner will shoot free throws.
2 fouls. Now Pritchard picked up the one earlier. This time just kind of hits his man, and he's going to have to come out of this basketball game.
Not been an issue. Remember, Pritchard started the game in Portland last year, going home, and picked up 3 fouls in the first quarter. First 8 games of the year wasn't an issue for Pritchard starting, but he got in crazy early foul trouble Wednesday against Washington, and now he picks up his second foul 5 minutes in tonight.
Banchero's just a load, man. Big body, can get some things going towards the hoop. Now, if he becomes this legitimate three-point shooter, man, he's really going to create some situations.
He's been shooting a lot. He's been shooting about 4 of them a game, but not shooting them well. Free throws good for Wagner. Now a 12-2 run for the Magic. A 5-point deficit for Orlando has become a 5-point lead, 17-12. Derek White bounce pass for Jaylen Brown right side against Franz Wagner. Again, Jalen pump fake, returns to the Queta up top. Derek White comes to get it on the move, lobs it down low. Queta catches, but getting there as Carter forces Queta to a fall-away flip shot that's no good, and that's what Wendell Carter wanted Queta to take. Exact shot they wanted him to take. Suggs sets the back pick to free Banchero, put him on Anthony Simons in for the first time. Banchero drive, takes a bunch of steps, rolling to the basket, steps through Queta and scores easily. And that's enough for Joe Mazzulla. A 14-2 Orlando run after a shaky start here for the Magic coming home. 6:31 to go. Opening quarter at the Kia Center. Orlando 19, Boston 12 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious. With multiple engine options and impressive towing, while Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Too many veterans in Massachusetts are living without the dental care they deserve, jeopardizing their oral health and overall health. Hi, I'm Boston forward Sam Hauser, and that's why I've joined the Delta Dental of Massachusetts for Veterans Assist. This season, with every assist on the court, Delta Dental donates $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Together, we're opening doors to critical oral health care for veterans experiencing housing challenges. They've served us, now it's our turn to serve them. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
Atomic Coffee Roasters, a second-generation family business roasting fresh in Peabody. This holiday, give better coffee. Holiday bundles, seasonal roasts, or subscriptions. To unwind, try Atomic Black Coffee Liqueur. Find it statewide or at drinkatomic.com/radio. Atomic Coffee Roasters. Positive energy, 1 cup at a time.
Need space in a hurry? Order your storage container at eagleleasing.com or call 1-800-GET-EAGLE and we'll have it delivered on site like that. I'm Mike Eagle, and just remember, don't get stressed, get Eagle. You see us everywhere. We're Eagle Leasing.
Hit 985thesportshub.com.
Celtics basketball presented by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout off his 14-2 run for Orlando. Magic lead by 7, 19-12. We're talking to Joe Mazzulla about one of his childhood heroes on the other side tonight on the Orlando bench, assistant coach God Shamgod. Joe and his dad were Providence College season ticket holders back in the day. God Shamgod was playing. Heavy hearts in Orlando today, speaking of former assistant coaches of the Magic on those NBA Finals and an NBA Finals team. Longtime fixture in the organization, radio analyst for decades, Richie Adubato, passed away today at the age of 87. They will honor him here Sunday in the second game of this series. Sam Hauser and Luka Garza in the game for the first time. Jaylen Brown coming downhill against Batazzi, who takes the paint away, so the kick out to Hauser. Cross court, Anthony Simons. Pull away from him, Anthony Black does. That gives Simons a pretty good look at a straightaway 3, no good. Rebound, Banchero deflects it to himself. Celtics have been crashing pretty hard in the offensive glass. The numbers have been good. Luka Garza, that's been his best strength. Bain steps back away from Derek White, launches a three, misses by a mile, but an offensive rebound. Batazzi bounce past Bain, coming strong, lays it in with the left hand.
Batazzi just makes some plays, and he'll make some risky plays.
11 straight for the Magic. They lead by 9. Derek White cross court to Garza. A little flip shot for him in the paint, about 6, 8, 10 feet away. That's been money, and it ends the run for Orlando. Magic by a touchdown, 21-14.
That's in this wheelhouse.
Let me look up the origin of that term. Bain for Banchero. You're a little more rural than I am, so you might have an idea. Banchero steps to his right. Awkward flip shot over Derek White, no good. But he back taps the offensive rebound to De Silva for a corner three. De Silva was really good in that game against the Celtics here last year at Christmas time. Jaylen Brown pull up three, air ball. Goes off Garza, out of bounds. Now Orlando leads by 10, and they have the ball. This is a slow start offensively. Magic got 2 points in the first 3 minutes, which means they've got 22 points in the last 4.
Doing kind of what they want to do right now. And the second chance opportunities will kill you.
Celtics haven't won here in this building in 3 years in the regular season. They've lost 4 in a row. Bain, right-hand dribble, attacks, hands to Batazzi underneath. Garza comes to the backside with one hand, swats the shot away. Derek White moves it to Simons, who didn't grab the ball, picked up cleanly by Black. He's wide open for 3. That's on Simons right there.
Trying to dribble through a crowd of people.
Bad turnover costs the Celtics 3 points, down by 13 now. Jaylen Brown tied up by Banchero in the paint.
Jaylen Brown's anticipating something that isn't there. Banchero wants to pull away, but Jaylen gave him the pump fake and then put the ball down. Banchero, with those strong arms of his, a strong body, able to attack and wrap him up. And think about it, there's a bunch of Celtic fans here, because a lot of them came down to see the Tampa Bay game.
Yeah, it's quite a sports weekend, and they can make it. That's a 1 o'clock game, obviously Eastern, so they can make it back here to Orlando. Banchero wins the jump ball. Black releases. Bain finds him for the breakaway pass. Beats Simon down the floor. Scored and the foul. Black takes a tough tumble. I don't know if Simon just grazed him enough that it took him off balance. He took a tough landing to the ground.
They might have to go look at that one, too. I mean, I didn't understand why he went to attack the interview Simons.
Joe Mazzulla, who has not used his timeouts often, has now had to take 2 of them here in the first quarter as the Magic are blitzing and burying the Celtics here. 4:34 to go. Opening quarter, Orlando 29, Boston 14 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining built Ford tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
As the Boston Celtics kick off the season, they know they'll have to protect home court. At Amica Insurance, they understand how important it is to protect the things that matter most to you. So they put in the time to make sure you're taken care of. Whether it's talking through the details of your coverage or following up after a claim, your auto, home, and life insurance are more than just policies. They're protection for the life you've built. Visit Amica.com and get a quote today.
It's a great time to save at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up red, black, or autumn crisp green seedless grapes for just $1.77 a pound. When you use the digital coupon, limit 2 bags. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss the great time to save on seedless grapes and enjoy new lower prices aisle after aisle. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Wendy's always crafts their hamburgers with fresh beef. That's just burger basics, people. The result? Hot and juicy hamburgers that never wait for you. Duh. When it's made fresh just for you, gotta be Wendy's.
Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada. Not available in Hawaii.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit clintonsavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
When you compete with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior like beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Zoe and Beetle, middays on the Sports Hub.
Did not meet the criteria of a flagrant foul, so says Tyler Ford, but Anthony Simon's foul is going to give Anthony Black a chance for a three-point play, and that was a very brief entry into the game for Anthony Simons, and he just got hooked. Black's free throw is good, and this is now a 25-4 run. 25-4 for Orlando. They lead by 16, 30-14.
I like to see a good shot for the Celtics.
Pritchard, Jalen's going to try to take it behind the Garza screen. He knocks down the three.
Got behind that pick nicely and set up something so you get your leading scorer easier opportunity.
30-17. Celtics have Pritchard, Jaylen Brown out there with Hauser, Garza, Walsh. Remember Pritchard with 2 fouls, but he has to be in there. De Silva, corner three is good. Hauser late to get there. Remember, De Silva played well against the Celtics. I like this player. He did not play at all in the playoff series. 33-17. 33 points for the Orlando Magic, who've been struggling offensively. Jalen steps to his left, contested three, circles the rim, no good. Patazzi got out there to challenge. Here comes Ben Carroll. Galloping, turning Pritchard around, hands to the cutter. Underneath, Patazzi knocks Garza over and ends up drawing the foul. Contact looked like it was initiated by Patazzi, but he'll get the free throws.
I mean, he caught the basketball. He was already leaning, then just kind of pull Luka Garza down.
That's what Garza is telling Tyler Ford. And they've always had that energy backup center here. Remember, for years, Marcin Gortat backing up Dwight Howard as Patazzi misses the first free throw. Celtics played one of the memorable first game in here. They closed Amway Arena about a mile up the road. You go past the Citrus Bowl, closer to downtown on your right in the old building. Celtics played the final game in there, which was Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals in 2010. Patazzi misses both free throws, and Jordan Walsh, a revelation on Wednesday, grabs the rebound. Then they played the Christmas game in here, first year of the new building, and Shaq got ejected by Bob Delaney in the opening minute. Garza, handoff, Peyton Pritchard turns the corner, gets to the left elbow, bounce pass cutting. Ugo Gonzalez, kick to the right corner. Hauser's three is no good. Offensive rebound. Gonzalez deflects it out to Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard whips it out to the wing. Garza, ball fake, return to Pritchard. Straightaway three is in the air, no good. Long rebound. Hauser's got this one. He runs to his spot on the left wing. High arcing rainbow three is good. And away from the ball, Ugo Gonzalez draws a foul. This entire thing now happened because of Ugo Gonzalez.
Ugo made it happen, kept the basketball alive, this time going in and out. Got to the point where he was trying to get another rebound. And Black just knocked him down. 4-point play. Think about watching Ugo. He's just a smart player, though. And when you watch him, he's heady. He knows how to get to the basketball. He's a little bit bigger than I thought he was.
Usually you have a team of young guys, and then you find an older veteran who makes those little plays that makes it work. And here you have exactly the opposite, with Gonzalez making all of these little plays at 19 years old. His free throw is no good. Rebound deflected, out of bounds. Gonzalez actually got there, and it goes off of him out of bounds. Celtics get the three, though, from Hauser. Cuts it to, from Pritchard, cuts it to 13, 33-20. Hauser, the Celtics are 4 of 10 from three. That percentage usually is a pretty good indication, but they trail by 13 here. It's Orlando 11 of 16 and 6 of 7 from three. At the start, they were due for a big offensive game. Bounce pass, Carter. Suggs makes the extra pass into the corner. Black's three is no good. Rebound to Silva. Loses it out of bounds. He could have easily been called for a loose ball foul going over the back of Gonzalez.
Well, here's what Gonzalez didn't do. He never put a body on these guys. I don't care how you jump in this league. There's somebody who can jump higher.
And if they're smaller, they figured out how to get rebounds. Pritchard, bounce pass for Jordan Walsh. Return to Garza straight away. Garza, Pritchard, Walsh, Hauser on the floor. Garza for Hauser. Return to Pritchard, right side. Pritchard, a couple of dribbles in. Gets to his spot in the mid-block. Short little jumper is good. Boy, once he beat Suggs to his spot, that was money. 35, 33, 22.
Pritchard goes and start playing that bully ball.
Orlando by 11. Suggs over the shoulder pass. Carter has the three taken away by Gonzalez, who's right up on it. Now Carter trying to bully Jordan Walsh. Gets him to the block. Switches to the left hand. Drives baseline coming from the backside. Garza knocks it away from him out of bounds. Orlando will keep it with 8 to shoot. Celtics dominated the playoff series last year, but when Banchero came out of the game, as he is out now, it completely fell apart for Orlando. They were terrible in those minutes without Banchero in the playoffs. Under out of bounds all the way out to De Silva. De Silva watched by Hauser, shovel pass. Carter steps into another three, no good. And the rebound for Hugo Gonzalez, punched away from him by Anthony Black. He punched it up in the air, and Franz Wagner comes down with it. Wagner drives, flips it awkwardly towards the corner. Fields on a hot by De Silva. De Silva step back on Garza, tough jumper is no good. Orlando bench want to pop for that. Offensive rebound, weak side, Franz Wagner. It's going to result in a loose ball foul on the Celtics.
When you're a smaller team, you can't afford to give up those extra opportunities. This time, Hugo had the basketball in his hand, but didn't bring it into the body. Left it out there, and the defender came from the backside and popped it up.
So with the Celtics also can't give away these opportunities when they're over the limit, because they're going to result in free throws here for Franz Wagner. Celtics getting beaten pretty much every category here. Said 4 of 10 from 3 is pretty solid, but not when you're giving up 6 of 10. And free throw attempts here are about to be 9-1 Orlando. And the one came on that foul that Gonzalez drew. Off the made three.
Yeah, possible 4-point play.
Celtics had a really good first 3 minutes of this game. They led 7-2. So Orlando looked like their struggles were going to continue. As Jonathan Isaac
has been one of those guys, high pick, but really hasn't done what they thought he would do. They had a lot of injuries and things like that, but he was a great scorer when he was in college.
He's already hand fighting with Jordan Walsh here on the box out. Free throws are good. 13-point Orlando lead, 35-22. Magic have scored 33 points in 7.5 minutes. Pritchard over the shoulder pass, finds Hauser, return to Pritchard quickly straight away. Hauser sets the screen. Pritchard can't get the opening, so he floats it back to Hauser. Pretty good look. Right side three. Short. Rebound. Belongs to the Magic. Hauser's not hitting enough open shots. That's a problem right now. Anthony Black. Out near half court. This little back pick from Carter. Push pass. Suggs. Left-hand dribble to the elbow. No look. Try to whip it down low to Carter, and Carter drops it out of bounds. And that was Jalen Suggs putting a little butter on the popcorn early.
No look, no catch.
About to enter the final minute of the first quarter. If you're syncing up with us, exactly 1 minute left right now. Pritchard at the left elbow, works his way in the paint, dives forward, runs it off the window and in, scored in the foul. And Peyton Pritchard, who throughout his NBA career has just lived on a three-point line, it seems like he spent the entire first month of the season just darting around the paint.
A little bully ball here. Got the contact, got the harm, got the foul. And it was one of those things that everybody was kind of out of position then. And Carter finally came over at the end trying to defend, but wasn't in position to block the shot.
Good start to the first quarter, good finish to the first quarter for the Celtics.
Either got blood on the floor, something's going on here.
It's Gonzalez, I believe.
Somebody's, I don't see anybody with a mop. Are they looking for blood?
It might be Anthony Black.
Richard looking at his hand to see what he's
they're looking around. There's blood somewhere, and nobody can figure out where it's coming from. Which is,
this is
usually how horror movies start.
No, this is a Magic Kingdom. There's some things that you might see that might be a little different here, like that traffic today. But Friday traffic any place is going to be bad.
It is going to be bad, but it shouldn't take over an hour.
Well, you got to realize the people who are driving here, they're older than me. And when they're older than me and they're driving cars, not a good sign.
It's not going to end well.
No. What do you mean I was going 25 and a 50? What do you mean?
I had that Uber driver yesterday going out to the airport, and it just tests any kind of zen you have in you when your Uber driver is going 45 on Route 2 and the cars are flying by you on both sides. Because you know me, Max, and I think you would put patience and understanding very high on the list, right? When you describing me to people.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying like heck. I'm just like, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Just let the guy
I had another
do
guy.
his thing.
Oh, wow, this is interesting. That somebody has.
Yeah, it's Pritchard. It's blood on his jersey, on his shorts.
And they're scrubbing it off as we go on. Damn, he must have been busted wide open. They're on both ends of the floor right now getting blood. Did he go to the blood bank?
So they're still trying to track down all the spots on the floor.
I know.
This new NBA Cup court.
They're at the other end
Looks
right
like
now, scrubbing.
Looks like an MMA mat right now. I get blood.
Man, that was something when they showed the referee in one of those games, or one of the matches. Oh my God, his shirt was just soaked in blood and red. It's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I saw some things sitting Cateside all those years.
Did any blood pop on you being that close?
I've got those of you that are seeing this on YouTube or whatever. I have a book like this that I do my games and fights in, and I've got in my fight book, there are different fights over the years where you see there's blood spattered on the.
I never thought there would be this kind of delay.
You know what I knew when I became a first-time MMA announcer and I was sitting there Cateside and those fights were going on in front of me? You know what you can't do when the blood spatters on you? Cringe. That's the end of your broadcasting career in MMA. If you're like, ooh, you can't do it.
I guess I wouldn't be there too long.
You know what didn't bother me? The blood never bothered me. The bone snapping. That was the thing that I sort of had to. That's sort of like, sometimes you don't like to get needles and things like that. Speaking of blood, which they're still wiping up off the floor here.
Yeah, my son Madison was like that. I love what he asked me. He said, Dad, I said, son, I wish I could take the shot for you. He said, why not? I was like, son, you're the one sick.
Free throw is good. By the way, Peyton Pritchard, unlike us, keeps his concentration entirely through that delay. Boston led by 5 early, trailed by 16 midway through the quarter, and now they're within 10, 35-25, 49 seconds to go in the first. Franz Wagner guarded by the active Hugo Gonzalez. Remember, the Celtics are over the limit. This is where they've been giving up free throws late in quarters. Jalen Suggs guarded by Jordan Walsh, long cross court. Isaac doesn't want the shot, kick out. Black slowed down by Hauser. Black picks up his dribble, long cross court. Walsh left Jalen Suggs, and he knocks down a 3 and makes him pay.
Shot clock was going down.
I don't know where Jordan Walsh is going. He wasn't going to get across court to help. And he left Jalen Suggs, who sticks a 3, and the Magic are 7 of 11. Celtics, their defensive three-point percentage, which was elite in the first couple of games, is dropping down and dropping down. Now it's sort of middle of the pack at 36%. Going to get much worse here with Orlando going 7 of 11. Peyton Pritchard gets a screen from Garza, creeps down the middle again, spins in the paint, bounce pass. Garza spins, flips it awkwardly, side iron, no good. Now the Magic will get the final shot. So ugly possession here. 3 by Suggs. Now Orlando will get the final shot, leading by 13. Anthony Black. Out in the NBA Cup logo at center court, steps to his left, wide open 3, bounces out, defensive rebound, Jordan Walsh. Final second, his half-court heave will fall way short, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Promising start quickly goes awry as the offensively challenged Orlando Magic struggle early. They go 7 or 12 from 3, come from 5 down to take a 13-point lead at the end of 1 at the Kia Center. Orlando 38, Boston 25 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Engines roar, tires grip.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda wonderland of your own with a great offer on a rugged new Passport, a winter-ready Pilot, or a Ridgeline with available all-terrain tires. Hurry into your local Honda dealer and experience the wonder of Happy Honda Days with a great deal on your favorite Honda today.
Driving in a Honda wonderland.
See dealer for financing details.
Hey Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligence finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Nothing compares to catching your Boston Celtics live, and nobody knows that better than you, Celtics fans. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Boston Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Celtics tickets at Ticketmaster, even if you're headed to the game last minute. Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets, and there's no better brag than saying you saw it live. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics.
NBA fans, the race for the Emirates NBA Cup is on.
When the games begin,
30 teams will start, but only 8 will advance. And only one champion will capture the cup. To finish first, they'll have to put the pedal to the metal. Who will capture the cup? Well, let's see what happens on the court.
Basketball is back.
Emirates NBA Cup Group Play continues every Friday on Prime.
Felger and Maz, afternoons on the Sports Hub.
Rough stretch midway through that first quarter for the Celtics, and again, don't really have the firepower to make up for 25-4 runs, which is what Orlando put on. And midway through that quarter, Celtics recovered. They stopped the theoretical bleeding. They didn't stop the physical bleeding on Peyton Pritchard, which is what caused the delay. But now the Celtics trail by 13 as we go to the second quarter here in Orlando.
Well, and then I think the Celtics really just have to buckle down and not give up those second chance opportunities.
Starting lineup back on the floor with the exception of Walsh in for Pritchard. Pritchard did a good job not to pick up a third foul when he had to come back in for offense. Handoff Cater to Jaylen Brown, comes down the right side to the elbow, pulls up for a jumper that's good.
Knew where he wanted to be. That time came off the jump shot. Defender was looking for him to go to the layup, but took the 15-footer.
Jalen's playing like that OG in the park right now.
Mid-range.
Trey Jones, a veteran, in for the first time, fouling the Celtics away from the ball.
Yeah, got that on Minot.
Second foul on Minot in 6 minutes, and this is becoming a little bit of an issue. As well as he's playing, he's not going to be able to stay on the floor fouling as much as he is. Orlando by 11. Jones, Isaac, Matazzi, Black joining the only starter out there, Franz Wagner right now. Long rest for Banchero. Late first, early second. Franz Wagner, great crossover on Queta. Zips it down low to the cutter. And Queta comes from behind and blocks the shot of Anthony Black. Picked off the floor by Wagner, who steps back to the right elbow and knocks down the jumper.
You blocked the shot, but you give up the second chance opportunity.
Second chance points, 9-3 in favor of Orlando. They lead by 13. Jaylen Brown turns the corner, coming down with strong, bad intentions. Lays it up and gets the roll.
He's saying he got fouled and hit on the arm. Get back on the defensive end.
Playing like a number one, but he's not getting number one calls. Black goes the distance. Pressure by Queta at the rim. Queta comes up with a loose ball on the rebound. Bounce pass. Gets away to Derek White. And was he tripped up? He was by Wagner.
Hold on, Wagner then.
That was really close.
That
it was a sloppy pass by Queta. Derek White was trying to catch up to it and beat Wagner to the spot, which he did by an inch. So the foul is on Wagner, not Derek White.
See, I don't know. Queta doesn't know how to actually clear out on that left-hand side.
And he releases passes in traffic. That extra second, you got to wait. Derek White, right-hand dribble, bounce pass for Queta, straight away. Jaylen Brown coming to get it. Matazzi blitzes at him to slow him down. Ball reversed to the left side of Derek White. Right-hand dribble, pulls up on the move. Tough free throw line jumper, no good. Offensive rebound off the crash by Jordan Walsh. He throws a bad pass that Derek White can't save from going out of bounds. So good crash, good hustle, good offensive rebound by Jordan Walsh, but he rushed the pass to Derek White and threw it away.
Didn't have to rush it. Just keep that ball in your hand for a split second. Look around. He might have been able to go straight back up with that ball and get a basket.
First home game for Orlando in a couple of weeks. 5-game road trip with some mixed results. Lost a couple of games to Atlanta here early on. That Atlanta game without Trey the other night. Wagner drives, kick to the left corner. Now Jonathan Isaac is hitting threes. I don't know how sustainable this is. Orlando came in 23rd in the NBA in three-point shooting. They're 8 of 13 to start. Lead by 14. Derek White. Bounce pass. Minot's three is good.
Even if he's going to make a mistake again, what I've said about Minot is he's going to play hard.
Now 11 of 29 of the year shooting threes. Isaac drives, lost the ball. Jaylen Brown punched that away. Queta comes down with it. Boston down by 11. Jaylen turns his back to Anthony Black, then kicks back out to Derek White. Jalen trying to reset on the wing. He wants it. He's getting dogged. Black's just chasing him all over the place. Jalen trying to push him away. That's the battle all going on away from the ball. Derek White finally gets it there. A couple of dribbles for Jalen Brown. Throwing that shoulder into Black, knocks him away. Elbow jumper is good. And Anthony Black's just, I don't want to say he's too small. He's not. He's 6'7", but he's getting pushed around by Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brown's strong, though.
34-43, Celtics within 11. Wagner drives, lays it up with the left hand. Blocked from behind by Jordan Walsh. Here comes Derek White, one-on-one against Trey Jones. Draws the foul, lays it up and in.
Counted at one. This time accelerated. Great block by Walsh. Coming on the backside defensively. This time you run back, ISO one-on-one. Derek White was almost about to lose his basketball as he laid it in. Got hit with the body. I know they're not challenging this, are they?
Jamal Mosley's calling a timeout. Whether it's a challenge or not, I don't know, but he is barking at the officials. And you know why he is? Because Minot knocked Anthony Black out of the way. So I wouldn't be surprised if they challenge to try to get that proximity foul, but we'll sort it all out when we return. 9:10 to go first half. Celtics within 7, Orlando 43, Boston 36 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log into BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
No time of the year sounds better than the holidays. We look forward to the opening of new presents, heading out with family to see holiday lights, then racing back home to enjoy a traditional family meal. Or sometimes running back out to grab the last-minute gift. Get into the holiday spirit during the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Get offers on select models now through January 5th. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Listen every Monday and Friday to Read and React on Solak and Bertrand, presented by John Sewer and Drain Cleaning. On call 24 hours a day. John Sewer is ready to react to any clogged drain emergency. They're named to know when the drains don't flow. John Sewer. We get the job done.
Hi, I'm Chaz Guerra Ogis. I'm a Boston teacher, Harvard grad student, and a proud alum of Camp Harborview. I started as a camper, continued in CHV's Leadership Academy, and as a staffer. CHV gave me the confidence to lead, to dream bigger, and to believe I belong in every room I walk into. Camp Harborview changed my life and continues to help so many Boston teens and families. I invite everyone to register for our 5K road race November 22nd on Boston Common.
Tip off every Celtics game all season long with a great tasting 96-calorie Miller Lite, the original light beer. Miller Lite is an official partner of the Boston Celtics. Miller Lite, when it's game time, it's Miller time, Celtics fans.
Toucher and Hardy, mornings on the Sports Hub.
Ford F-150 first quarter of tonight's game is brought to you by your New England Ford dealers and Ford F-Series, the #1 selling pickup and #1 truck and brand loyalty. 9:10 to go in the first half. Celtics trying to complete an 8-0 run here if Derek White can make the free throw. We're at 43-36 off this Celtics run, and that's going to get Banchero back in the game.
Let's didn't call too much. It was just a timeout. The Celtics had scored.
If they had challenged the call, the foul wouldn't have been overturned, but you might have been able to look at Minot basically setting a...
Wait, did he challenge or not?
Did not.
Okay.
So Derek White trying to make a free throw that will, if he misses it, going to mess up my tweet. He does not. So now, Celtics are down by 6. They're even with Keita on the floor in 9 minutes. In the 6 minutes he's been off the floor, they're -6. So it is continuing here in the first half. 43-37. Celtics have cut it to 10 points off this deficit. Wagner spins into traffic, and Jordan Walsh again makes a play, knocks the ball away. Jalen Brown, bounce pass, going to give Minot a wide open left side 3. It rims out, and the rebound belongs to Batadze, pulling it away from Keita. Desmond Bane up the floor. Finds Batazzi. He doesn't even look at the rim. Wide open straight away. Queta plays way off. Hand off Banchero. Banchero against Jaylen Brown. A couple of dribbles to the right hand. Throws the shoulder into him. Allows Jaylen to punch the ball away. But Bane pounces on it. Steps to the top of the circle. Misses a wide open jumper. And Minot has another rebound.
What's wrong with Bane shooting?
That's a great question.
It's an easy shot.
Jaylen Brown pulls up in transition. Deep three. Wide left. Not crazy about that shot. Now Batazzi will grab the rebound. Banchero through that center court logo. Derek White trying to slow down that big train. Kick out Batazzi. Push pass for Desmond Bane. Bane against Minot. Ducks the shoulder. Left-hand dribble. Can't step back behind the line. Goes to the Batazzi. Hand back Bane. Going to whip it back out towards Wagner. Bad pass. Goes out of bounds. Everybody here, check me on this, Mac, is waiting for Desmond Bane to shoot, and he's not shooting.
Yeah. And what do we say about that? If you are a shooter and you don't shoot,
why are you out there?
Should be sitting open on the bench.
Why'd you give up 4 first-round picks for a guy that doesn't want to shoot? That's here. They're like, well, the Magic tanking games, they don't have their picks. Jaylen Brown for Queta. Hand off Derek White. Derek White straight away, dribbles away from Desmond Bane, runs right towards Batazzi because you know a foul is coming, and there it is. Nice recovery here from the Celtics. They were getting blown off the floor. It was a 25-4 Orlando run midway through the first quarter, but Celtics have the ball here down by 6.
Made some moves better on their defensive end and not allowing guys to get all the way to the hole. But they still leave Baines in this game, though, regardless of shooting or not shooting.
Isn't Bane that late pick when the Celtics took Neesmith and Peyton Pritchard? Could have had Bane, obviously. Derek White. Moving to his right, De Silva is there, so we'll find Jaylen Brown. Brown against Suggs. Steps through on him, runs it up with the right hand, no good, but draws the foul. And that was a little one extra move from Jaylen Brown that we don't normally see. After he got shut off, he stepped forward. Suggs frozen.
Overran the play, and didn't he reach for the basketball? If he didn't reach and just stayed vertical there, he wouldn't have been able to pick this foul up.
Jaylen getting about 6 free throw attempts a game, a little more. These are his first tonight. Remember, the Celtics, as we said, they haven't won a regular season game in here in quite a while. Lost the games last year. Of course, one minor thing, just like tonight, the 2 games the Celtics lost last year, Jason Tatum was in street clothes, as he is tonight. Didn't play in that game. That was the game, the last game of last year, when the Celtics just threw the game and didn't play anybody on the second night of the back-to-back.
What did you say?
Well, what they gave away that night is Jaylen missed the second free throw, scramble for the rebound. Minot, quick hands, has got it. Kick out. White, 3, short, front eye. Rebound, Jordan Walsh kept it alive, but only for the moment. Comes down to De Silva. Still a 9-0 Boston run. They're within 5. Kick out. Trailer is De Silva. His right side 3 bounces short. Offensive rebound. Whoa. Carter stolen from him. Batazzi stolen away from him by Minot. Minot running the floor. Scoops it in the air awkwardly. Queta comes down with it and gets fouled. Wow. Josh Minot left his feet. And we had a better idea what he could do with it than Minot had in his brain when he left his feet there.
I mean, let me put it out the way I would normally. What the hell? I mean, he jumped up like he was going to do a finger roll from the free throw line, and then finally just realized, I'm not George Gervin, and let me see if I can get it over to Queta.
Queta missed the free throw. Celtics have now missed 2 in a row.
Wow. I like Minot coming out of this game to not pick up the next foul.
It's a little pat on the side, a little different treatment than he got from Joe. I mean, Joe looked like he was physically going to bite his face off.
Yeah, he did. The other night. He did, went right at him. But there's an appreciation from Minot saying, hey, I understand I was the one that screwed up. I'm going to take the blame, but I'm going to get better.
Magic have only scored 5 points here in the quarter with Queta on the floor. 5 points in 5 minutes. Orlando lead was 16. Now it is 4, and Jamal Mosley going to grab another timeout. Something's going on with the Magic here. He did not like the way that was going. He is looking back at Desmond Bane. They're having a little conversation, confusion about what was going on. And all is not right here in the Magic Kingdom basketball-wise, I'll tell you that. 7:04 to go first half. Orlando 43, Boston 39 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Every great team is built around its stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco Sport. Its iconic styling really sets it apart on the road, and its all-terrain capability makes it ready for anything. Then, there's the Ford Explorer. There's room for 7 passengers and a ton of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
Amica Insurance knows. You build your life piece by piece through all the moments, both big and small. For generations, Amica's been providing world-class service across auto, home, and life insurance. So when it comes to protecting what you've built, who are you going to trust? Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the Boston Celtics.
Lowe's knows pros want more. Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free to get $20 off your first qualifying purchase of $100 or more just for signing up. Plus, enjoy free standard shipping and more ways to save on your next job. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer valid for new members only. Not valid with any other discount. Free standard shipping not available in Alaska and Hawaii. Exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Visit Lowe's.com/pro-loyalty for details. Subject to change.
Wendy's always crafts their hamburgers with fresh beef. That's just burger basics, people. The result? Hot and juicy hamburgers that never wait for you. Duh. When it's made fresh just for you, gotta be Wendy's.
Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada. Not available in Hawaii.
Looking to make a difference this holiday season? Now through December 6th, drop off a new unwrapped toy at any Clinton Savings Bank branch. Your gift will help make a child's holiday wish come true. Member FDIC, member DIF.
The Bruins play on the Sports Hub.
Celtics have cut a 16-point deficit to 4. Jamal Mosley was hot. Calling that timeout. Quick 10-second station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. Station.
Grandy backs, crowd filling in eventually here at the Kia Center in Orlando. Fighting through that Friday night Central Florida traffic on I-4. Imagine trying to fight through the traffic. Celtics are creating defensively. Just Silva dribbles to the free throw line. His floater, no good. Rebound comes right back to him. Kicks out to the corner, Banchero. Banchero trying to force his way in on Jordan Wall. Spins, hangs in the air. Kick out Suggs, deflects it at Bane. Bane again hesitates. Throws back to Suggs for a left side three, and he hits it. That ends the 10-0 run. Magic hadn't scored in about 4 minutes.
Second chance opportunity again.
Jaylen Brown, left-hand dribble, gets to 12 feet, pump fake, tries to knock Suggs away, throws to the right corner. Garza cranks up a three. It is no good. The rebound for Suggs. Orlando still 60% from three, and here's Bane. Doesn't take it again. Puts to the floor, drives, finger roll, up, and good. Score to the foul.
It's like watching Garza run up and down the floor. He is chugging. I mean, you're talking about moving your arms, trying to. Lack of foot speed, something doesn't mean as much if you get back and start hustling. This time got back in, and Baines went by his man.
Second foul on Garza, and a chance for Orlando to go on a quick 6-0 run. Which they do as the free throw banks in. So that pushes the lead quickly back to 10, 49-39. Who's out of the game next?
Yep, your guy Keda.
It's crazy. And away from the ball, did Garza just run over somebody and pick up an offensive foul? Yes, Garza just ran over somebody, Carter, and picks up an offensive foul. Nope, it's going to be on Jaylen Brown. So if that's Jaylen, it's his third. I'm not sure where that was.
Joe, you got to get him out quickly now.
I'm not sure. The Celtics bench probably thought that was the third on Garza.
It says only 2 on the scoreboard.
Yeah, there's a lot of confusion at the scorer's table down there, and we're a mile away from it, so we'll let them sort it out. Suggs pulls it back, now enters the Banchero, spins on Derek White, turns, the basket's right there by the time he backed in so deep. Easy bucket for Banchero. 8-0 Orlando run, and the lead is back to 12, 51-39. Derek White, left-hand dribble, attacks the paint. They double on him, kicks to the corner. Jordan Walsh, open three, no good, and here's the point. Celtics are penetrating, they're creating open shots, but they don't have the same shooters to knock them down. Trail by 12. Suggs up fakes the three, gets it back from Carter. Enter to Banchero. Spinning on Jordan Walsh. Can't step through. Jaylen Brown punches the ball away. Banchero spun right into traffic. Jordan Walsh bounce pass late. Jaylen Brown drives. Goes too hard off the glass. No good. Rebound out of bounds. Should be off Carter. And Boston ball.
Wow. That looked like that was off the Celtics. Might got a break here. Brown was trying to get towards the hole here.
So let's sort this out. They made a mistake at the scores table. They gave Jaylen Brown a third foul. It's only 2 on Jaylen. Hugo Gonzalez will re-enter the game. Under out of bounds. Hauser in the corner. Kick out Garza. Garza waits for Derek White to come get it. Derek White getting dogged by Bain. Dribbles near the sideline. Garza sets the screen, try to free him. Derek White coming downhill, gets to 10 feet, flips it up and in.
Oh, they are putting some wood out there on Derek White. I mean, they are playing him like he's the #1 scorer.
As you like to say, cut off the head of the snake. Pritchard's out of the game right now. Now Pritchard's going to come back in as he goes to the table. Bain whips it to the far corner. Wagner up, takes the 3. Now steps to his left away from Walsh. His 3 circles the rim, no good, and Jordan Walsh chases down the rebound.
Jordan Walsh has made some good plays here.
Celtics down by 10. Derek White picks up his dribble, moves it to Hauser, return to Derek White quickly. He steps to his right, takes a deep 3 straight away, air ball.
I'm not sure what's going on with his shot. I'm talking about some easy looks for him. That's crazy.
27% from 3 coming in. He's missed his first 2 tonight. And wild to look at the bottom 3-point shooters in the league and see both Derek White and Peyton Pritchard. Bounce pass eludes Franz Wagner. Carter led him by too much and throws it away. And this is where the Celtics have been eating so far this year, is points off opposition turnovers.
These are some good looks, though. And you're just not making plays, really, to slow everybody down.
Peyton Pritchard is still last in the NBA in 3-point shooting.
That's
1
great.
of 2. Banchero is down there. Derek White still in the bottom 10. Pritchard floats it to the wing, and nobody saw it coming. Hauser wasn't ready. Garza was setting a screen. Derek White hadn't gotten there. And that was a matter of Pritchard throwing the ball to a spot, expecting someone to be there, and nobody was.
Your strength has been shooting the ball from the 3-point line. Tonight, not so much.
Celtics are 5 of 18. Orlando 9 of 16. They came in very similar. Orlando 33%, Boston 32% towards the bottom of the league. Magic with the ball in a 10-point lead. And again, it's coming unglued defensively with Keita out of the game. Banchero moving to his left, challenged by Derek White, reaching for the ball, and it forces Banchero into travel.
Good pressure then on the basketball. I've said that before. I said anytime you let Drake May stand back there and just throw passes, no pressure, it's going to be 100%. If you put pressure on him, it might be something different.
See if that happens down the road on Sunday afternoon. Derek White gets the Garza screen, goes strong to 12 feet, pulls up feeling contact. His shot is a brick. He was hoping to get a foul call. Instead, it goes off Gonzalez. Nope, they got that one wrong, definitely. That absolutely went off Gonzalez out of bounds. Let's see if Orlando's going to challenge to get possession. Not going to be worth it. Celtics trying to hang in here, trailing now by 10.
I hate that they give the opposition a chance really to think about it. Just make the call, give him the ball. Al Horford was the best at that.
He just ripped the ball away. Inbound, Hauser, catch and shoot. Quick 3 for the right side, way off. I mean, way off.
I'm not sure what.
And it's funny, the struggles of Derek White and Peyton Pritchard to me have masked the fact that Sam Hauser's not shooting well after the first couple of games. Bain dribbles to an open spot at 14 feet, and he bricks one. Offensive rebound, Carter, and that was a smart foul to give to prevent the layup.
What happened there was the rebound comes off and the opportunity for the Celtics to get it. Hauser had it in his hand and just came off his fingertip. You can't have that to happen. As you said, they're making changes going back the other way. We'll see how this is with Minot coming back in. Keita to over on the bench.
First free throw for Carter is good.
This game has gone to a snail's pace. Ever since Peyton Pritchard had the blood or whatever it was on his jersey and they were wiping it up, the game has come and slowed down more and more and more.
14-5 start to the second quarter for the Celtics. Got them close again, but now Celtics have stopped scoring in this last run. Free throws are good for Carter. Cada is back in. Celtics are a +2 with Cada on the floor, a -14 with him out. 53-41. Jaylen Brown for Cada straight away. One dribble. Now a couple waiting for Pritchard to come get it. Shot clock down at 7. Pritchard steps away from Anthony Black. Straight away 3. Swish. That's a tough shot.
Yeah, they needed something. This time falling, fading, and a big pick set there by Cada to give him some separation.
Celtics is trying to stay close now. Down by 9. 53-44. Coming up on 3 minutes to go in the half if you're sticking up, but it won't have a chance to sync up because Minot stopped in the path of Wagner and committed the foul. That's the last foul the Celtics have to give with 3:03 left.
And is that his third?
Should be. Yep. 3 fouls on Minot in 11 minutes.
That's the thing about it. If you can't be available. I mean, what's Dr. Reed say? Your best availability, your best ability is your availability. You can't stay on the floor with all the fouls. It's crazy.
Side on the bounce. Anthony Black triggers into Ben Carroll. Lobs to the free throw line. Wagner inside out on Pritchard. Hands to the cutter. Carter in deep. Waited for Cada to be off balance. Then he elevated and threw it down with 2 hands. Carter's looked good here. 9 points, 3 rebounds, good defense. Orlando by 11. 2:46 to go first half. Derek White, shovel pass for Hauser. Turns the corner. Gets to the left elbow. His jumper is short. Long rebound, though. Bounces all the way out to Derek White. Finds Pritchard relocating in the corner for 3.
I mean, Hauser couldn't hit one if it was in the ocean right now.
Sam Hauser, 1 of 4 from 3. Wagner lobs it down low. Carter tried to cuff it. Missed the dunk, but the rebound comes right back to Wagner, who puts it back up and in 6 feet away. 57-47. Orlando by 10. 2:17 to go in the first half. Pritchard or Derek White. Slow dribble, right-hand side, push past Jaylen Brown. Wants to drive baseline. He does. Elevates, 2-hand slam, and lets out a yell as Wagner did not want to challenge.
Wagner just pulled away. He had 2 fouls already.
14 for Jaylen Brown. Does not have a rebound, though, in this first half, which Orlando's out-rebounded the Celtics by 4. 8-point game. Wagner has the ball punched away from behind. Again, great hustle, as you said, by Sam Hauser to do that. Pritchard lobs it ahead to Hauser. Catches right side. Over the shoulder pass finds Pritchard. Cada sets a hard screen on Wagner. Pritchard returns it right side. Jaylen Brown going to left-hand dribble drive. Lose Banchero. Step back to 17. Jumper is short. Rebound Wendell Carter. Now Wagner will bring the Magic up. Shovel pass ahead to Bain. Pritchard waiting for him. 2 guys drafted right next to each other. Bain and Pritchard. Carter hands back to Bain. Moves it left side. Wagner clean look at a 3, but he missed it. Wide open. Rebound Jaylen Brown.
His first.
Jaylen trying to run. Up the middle of the floor. Attacks Bain. Lots of contact. No call. Lost the ball. Orlando coming back the other way. 4-on-4.
Some contact.
Wagner spins into Jaylen Brown again. Throws it to Bain. Bain moves it right side. Banchero trying to get free. He's waiting in the corner. Instead, they enter Wagner, who steps in and scores. Carter had a couple options there, but he wanted Wagner cutting, and he found it. 59-49. Orlando by 10. 49 seconds to go first half. Derek White gets the Cada screen. Looking Pritchard's way. That's fronted by Anthony Black. 6 on the shot clock. Derek White drives around Carter, scoops it up, and gets the bounce. Once he got Carter leaning, he was able to go around him, and Carter was the one that got drawn out of the paint, so there were no shot blockers down there. 59-51, 2 for 1 for Orlando if they go quick. Banchero, dogged by Pritchard. Gives it up to Carter. Kick all the way out. Bain up fakes the 3, drives, floats it to the corner. They swing out of the wing for a Wagner 3. Short front iron, rebound Hauser. Celtics can hold for the final shot. Magic seem to be unaware of the clock and how to manage it. Now the Celtics, if they score, can make it a 2-possession game. 10, 9, 8 seconds remaining in the first half. Derek White out near half court. Carter cinches up his shorts on defense. Derek White moves it to Hauser left side. Hauser launches from the wing, short front iron, and that's how the first half will come to an end. Celtics get badly outshot by the Magic from 3. But again, with Cada on the floor, they've been able to hold their ground, and they cut into a 16-point deficit and cut it in half before the break. Coming up, Joe Murray scores from around the NBA on group play night in the NBA Cup, and then back here to Orlando, where the Celtics trying to win for the first time in the regular season in 3 years. Halftime at Kia Center, Orlando 59, Boston 51 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hi, this is Rob Dinkovich with exciting news. Pepsi, the official soft drink of the Patriots, has teamed up with the Shaws and Star Market Foundation and 98.5 The Sports Hub for year 2 of Sacking Hunger. Every time New England records a sack, the Shaws and Star Market Foundation's Nourishing Neighbors initiative will donate $1,000 to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Boston, up to $50,000 to help end hunger. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/sackinghunger.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Head into the 99 restaurant for hot, hearty helpings. Dig into our home-style chicken pot pie with tons of chicken and a flaky crust. Or warm your belly with our classic Yankee pot roast loaded with slow-simmered beef. So grab your friends and come on in. You gotta love the nines.
Head to Dick's House of Sport Prudential Center this Saturday, November 8th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. for a kickoff event to celebrate the new Nike NFL New England Patriots Rivalries collection. Join me, Joe Murray, and 98.5 The Sports Hub starting at 11 for a 360 photo booth and a meet and greet with former New England Patriot great Matthew Slater. It's from 11 to 12:30. Come see the new Nike NFL New England Patriots Rivalries collection Saturday, November 8th, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Dick's House of Sport Prudential Center.
At National Grid, we know home is where you feel your best. That's why we're dedicated to making your home comfortable and energy efficient year-round. With a home energy assessment, you can learn how your home uses energy and receive a custom report with helpful recommendations. You can also learn about energy-saving solutions such as insulation, air sealing, and more. If you're ready to save energy at home, we'll be there for you every step of the way. Visit ngrid.com/assessment or call 866-527-SAVE to learn more. National Grid is a proud sponsor of Mass Save.
Want the lowest price on name brand tires? Town Fair Tire beats all the competition. We beat the wholesale clubs. We beat online prices. We beat all local tire dealers. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire. This is Boston's home for sports.
Jaylen Brown wants to drive baseline. He does. Elevates two-hand slam and lets out a yell as Wagner did not want to challenge.
Wagner just pulled away. He had 2 fouls already.
14 for Jaylen Brown. Does not have a rebound, though, in this first half, which Orlando's out-rebounded the Celtics by 4.
Well, welcome into Celtics halftime. I'm Joe Murray. Celtics in Orlando tonight. They trail 59-51 in group play of the NBA Cup. You heard Jaylen Brown there. 19 minutes in the first half. He has 14 points. He has that rebound now. So he has a rebound, an assist, a steal. He also has 3 turnovers. 6 of 13 from the field. 1 for 4 from downtown. He's a minus 13, though, for the first half here, but is leading the way as far as points go. You know who else is helping him lead the way here? His name's Peyton Pritchard. 15 minutes, 14 points as well. Let's hear one of those shots.
Pritchard to come get it. Shot clock down at 7. Pritchard steps away from Anthony Black. Straight away 3. Swish. That's a tough shot.
Yeah, they needed something. This time falling, fading, and a big pick set then by Cada to give him some separation.
Celtics is trying to stay close now. Down by 9. 53-44.
Well, now it's 59-51 at halftime with Peyton Pritchard. 14 points. Jaylen Brown, 14 points. One other thing on Pritchard. He is 3 for 4 from downtown. So he's getting that stroke back. He's also had a couple of baskets inside the paint. Just a couple other standouts for the Celtics. Neemias Queta in this one. I'll get to him in a second here. Josh Minot as well, just the rest of the way here. Derek White, 7 points. Sam Hauser, 3 points. Luka Garza, 2 points. That's it, though. Jordan Walsh played 12 minutes. Ugo had 5. So let's get back to Josh Minot. He's been starting. He's my guy. Why not? Minot.
Pritchard kick out. Good look for Minot. Left wing 3 is good. Nothing looks good about Josh Minot's shot until it goes in.
Yep, it doesn't. But then it goes in, and then you think it looks good. So everybody's happy about that. You know what else people are happy about? Neemias Queta, because they need him. They're much better with him on the floor. He has 2 blocks so far in the first half. In 14 minutes, grabbing 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and how about this bucket by him?
Queta, hand off Derek White. Lobs it, Gata catches, in traffic, muscles it up and in before Banchero could get himself set. That has been the Celtics' bread and butter, is the Derek White, the Maya Gata pick and roll.
Love that bread and butter there. For Orlando, Franz Wagner leading the way. He has 15 points. Paulo Banchero, 6 points. Wendell Carter, the big, has 9 points and 4 rebounds so far in this one and off their bench. Tristan Da Silva has 6 points along with Anthony Black. So the Celtics trail 59-51 in NBA Cup action. 14 points from both Jaylen Brown and Peyton Pritchard. Let's see if they can pull this one out tonight, as they'll play back-to-backs versus the Magic. We will take a look at your Sports Hub headlines coming up in a little bit. We'll let you know what's going on with the Patriots this weekend and who's in and who's out for the game. Again, this is Celtics halftime. I'm Joe Mario. We'll take a look at your Sports Hub headlines and your NBA scoreboard next on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
This November, Window Nation puts an end to your window problems. You'll save big, too, with 50% off all window styles. Plus, you could get 0 interest for 5 years. But you have to hurry, the sale ends soon. So, schedule your free estimate now at windownation.com. That's windownation.com.
Don't miss our month-long Black Friday sales event at Imperial Cars. We're loaded with over 2,000 new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, with hundreds of certified pre-owned and Carfax one-owner vehicles, too. Take advantage of great finance rates and lease offers all month long. Plus, we'll give you your first 3 months payments, and we have hundreds of vehicles that qualify for the $10,000 federal tax deduction. Click ImperialCars.com or stop by. Just look for the car in the sky.
Hi, this is Boston Ford Sam Hauser, and I'm proud to partner with Delta Dental of Massachusetts on Veterans Assist. Every time we record an assist this season, Delta Dental donates $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts University School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. This program makes a real difference, delivering dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Let's give our veterans something to smile about, the care they deserve. Join us in making it happen. Visit 985thesportshub.com/veterans to learn more. Together, we're empowering smiles, one assist at a time.
Roof leaking, siding worn, or looking tired? No problem. Use the experts at GF Sprague. New England has trusted GF Sprague for over 50 years. They've helped thousands of homeowners protect what matters most with roofing and siding that's built to last. Their team gets the job done right the first time with craftsmanship you can count on and a forever warranty to back it up. No shortcuts, no stress, just lasting peace of mind. Your home deserves the best, and so do you. Visit gfsprague.com today to protect your home this season.
The Country Ski Expo is November 8th through the 11th in Hanover, the biggest ski and snowboard clearance in New England, with live music, food trucks, a beer garden, and ski resorts on site with free admission and parking. Details at countryski.com.
Vince Wilfork, live at the Brook Casino Saturday, November 15th at 2 p.m. Open Q&A, plus complimentary barbecue tastings with his very own GHI 75 barbecue sauce. Gotta have it. Free event, 18 plus. The Brook, just over the border in New Hampshire. LiveFreeAndPlay.com.
The Pats play on the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines, presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Scoreboard from around the league is brought to you by Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest prices on tires, go to Town Fair Tire, because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. All right, here's your NBA scoreboard. Halftime, Cavaliers have a 76-59 lead over the Wizards. It's the Hawks 39, Raptors 28. Detroit has a 33-31 lead on the Nets. Rockets up 37-30 on the Spurs. Just underway, Heat and Hornets up 19-9. Mavericks, they're at Memphis tonight. Bulls, Bucks just underway. Jazz, Wolves later on tonight. Warriors go to Denver. Thunder, they head to the Kings. And the Patriots injury report for this weekend: no Ramondre Stevenson, Kayshon Boutte, or Christian Ellis. Chris Godwin's out for the Bucks. Jaden Daniels will not be placed on IR. And the Bruins, they're back in action tomorrow night in Toronto, going for 6 in a row. Headlines brought to you by Valvoline. It's an oil change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You can save 15% off your next draft or oil change at Valvoline. It's an oil change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray. Second half is next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports of Celtics Radio Network.
Wendy's always crafts their hamburgers with fresh beef. That's just Burger Basics, people. The result? Hot and juicy hamburgers that never wait for you. Duh. When it's made fresh just for you, gotta be Wendy's.
Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada. Not available in Hawaii.
Nothing compares to catching your Boston Celtics live, and nobody knows that better than you, Celtics fans. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Boston Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Celtics tickets at Ticketmaster. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets, and there's no better brag than saying you saw it live. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics.
Comcast Business can help turn your small business into a connected, secure, modern business. It's how retailers become constantly connecting must-visit shops. How restaurants become reliably up and running neighborhood favorites. How healthcare offices become the data protecting caregivers that we all depend on. And how wealth management firms become cyber securing guardians of your information. With reliable connectivity, enhanced cybersecurity, and Wi-Fi backup, your business can stay connected and get threat ready with Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with our reliable business internet. Plus, stay connected when you add Wi-Fi backup for just $35 a month. And ask about a $500 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Call today. Restrictions apply. Wireless Connect requires business internet for additional monthly charge. Taxes and other fees extra. Prepaid card offer ends 11/16/25.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877 Cars for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877 Cars for Kids.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? The Honda Ridgeline is designed to adapt to every part of your life. Going camping? Its in-bed trunk fits all the gear for your outdoor adventures. The Honda Ridgeline, a truck for everything that makes you, you.
The Celtics play on the Sports Hub. It's time for This Date in Celtics History, being restored by Blue Sky Restoration Contractors.
What a pass by DJ!
42 for Paul Pierce.
A three-pointer for Danny Ainge!
KG is locked and loaded tonight. Special night for Kemba Walker. He returns home to Charlotte, and the Celtics will leave Charlotte with the best record in the NBA. They improved to 6-1. They have won 6 straight since opening night, and they will head to San Antonio with the Eastern Conference lead and with confidence growing by the day. No contest tonight as the former king of the Queen City returns home. The final, Boston 108, Charlotte 87. Everybody forgets Kemba Walker did not have a great debut for the Celtics in Philadelphia, but then Boston won 10 in a row after that to go to 10-1. Very nearly won the next game in Sacramento. They had a shot that just went out at the buzzer. They would have started 11-1 that year that everyone had no expectations, similar to this year when a lot of the guys left, obviously Kyrie Irving and Terry Rozier and Marcus Morris, and Al Horford left the first time. Not a lot of expectations in that 1920 season, which obviously was interrupted by the pandemic. Crazy, we're almost 6 years removed from that. And the Celtics, of course, went to Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals in the Orlando bubble. But here's the craziest part. We'll get back to this game, but the Celtics trailing by 8, 59-51. About Kemba Walker coming back to New England so he could be a part of Celtics history, so he could be a part of all those big games. Kemba Walker never played a playoff game at TD Garden because the first year was the pandemic and the playoffs went into the bubble, and the second year he was hurt in that playoff series against the Nets and didn't play in the home games.
so sad sometimes. You can want all you want to. Sometimes it's just not meant to be.
All right, Celtics with the ball, trailing by 8, 59-51 as we begin the third quarter here in Orlando. A couple of subplots building here. Celtics again good with Keita and Minot on the floor, but struggled when they left. Derek White dribbles away from Bain, knocks down the elbow jumper to begin the second half.
There you go, Derek White. Get where you want. Release the basketball with form.
Celtics had a really bad stretch middle of the first quarter, 25-4 run. And everyone who was involved in that has been back on the floor with one exception. They swing to Suggs. Corner three is good over Jaylen Brown. They extend the lead to 9. Orlando has not shot the three well this year, but they have tonight. 9 of 19. Jaylen Brown drives around Suggs. Throws to the right corner for a Derek White three. That's no good. Rebound. Might not got a hand on it, but Banchero pulls it down. The Celtics have gotten good looks like a lot of nights this year. They've had good looks. They've created good shots, but they haven't hit them. Bain steps free into a three. No good. And the rebound belongs to Pritchard. He is just uneasy right now. Peyton Pritchard driving on Banchero. Wow. He bully balls Banchero, steps back to 12 feet, and the jumper rims out. Jalen Suggs high stepping into the front court. Lead for Wagner. Return shovel pass for Suggs against Derek White. Uses the Carter screen. Dribbles to the elbow with Derek White in his back. Swings out to the left wing where Wagner is waiting. Three is no good. Rebound belongs to Jaylen Brown. Good box out of Carter by Keita. Jaylen Brown, front court, switches to the left hand, spins into a double team, so he kicks out to Minot. Minot attacks the rim. There's a finger roll that's something good. He's doing something every night that makes you say exactly that. 62-55. Minot, limited action tonight, 10 points in 12 minutes because of foul trouble. The long jumper is no good.
Banchero.
Yeah, Banchero tries one. Celtics within 7 here.
Kind of been invisible.
Peyton Pritchard. For Jaylen Brown steps in at 12 feet, leans in and scores over Carter, and the Celtics have cut it to 5.
Good job getting right where he wanted to get. And as you said, Keita set excellent picks to get these guys some separation and space.
Plus-minus numbers are really getting crazy here with Keita. From the backside, Derek White, clean steal from Carter, falls to the ground. Is he going to get tied up for a jump ball? He is. Derek White saw that coming. He is becoming Alvarado-like, sneaking in behind bigger guys and just ripping the ball away.
Kind of just, the guys expose that basketball. And one thing you don't hear hear somebody else saying, behind you, behind you.
This will be a center court jump ball between Carter and Derek White.
22 seconds? Why would that be? I mean, the ball, well, I guess it did exchange hands. It got wrapped up.
So a couple of subplots here. One of them is that long run for Orlando. Everybody's been back in except Simons. Simons got yanked and has not come back in the game. Orlando wins the jump ball. Leading by 5. Suggs starts his drive. Jaylen Brown slides his feet. Suggs hesitates, then kicks to the corner. Banchero swings it all the way around to Wagner. Enters down low to Suggs. Sidles in on Derek White. Throws out to the left wing where Bain is waiting. Misses another three. And the rebound belongs to Minot.
Good
Pressure
job
building.
Minot.
Yeah, Minot's grabbing some rebounds here. It's 5 rebounds for him in 13 minutes. Celtics trying to make it a one-possession game. White down low. Keita whips it to the corner. Pritchard squares. Drives in on Suggs, then throws all the way out to Derek White. Good decision by Pritchard. Did not have a clean shot. Hand off Jaylen Brown. Using the Keita screen. Jaylen right-hand dribble coming strong on Carter. Feeling contact. Flips it up. Back iron. No good. Minot got a hand on the rebound, and he's the one that draws the loose ball foul.
And Minot is saying he had control of the ball. He's trying to say he wants to get 2 shots here.
Of all the things we didn't know about Josh Minot that you underrated, his basketball IQ is very high. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of thinking caps out there for the Celtics right now.
Well, look at the guys who pick him. Here's a guy who was in Minnesota. Since you got cast away, they didn't want him. So you wonder, sometimes your basketball life is dependent on sometimes where you might be.
He is an adventure. Minot shoots the first free throw. He screams out, short, so everybody in the building can hear him, and it went right down the middle. Second one does as well. So free throws for Minot, and the Celtics, who trail this game by 16 early, are within 3. 62-59 Orlando, early third quarter. Pritchard just dogging Suggs. Suggs drops it at half court, picked up by Keita. Bounce pass lead White. Kick out to the left wing. Pritchard sets his feet and ties the game.
All day. Great defense there by Pritchard. Good play then to get the basketball going the other way. And Keita, again, dare I say it, right in the middle.
Timeout, Jamal Mosley. Keita's plus-minus keeps going through the roof. as the 16-point Orlando lead crashes through the floor. 8:47 to go, third quarter at the Kia Center. Boston 62, Orlando 62 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
L&F is a veteran-owned company offering premier services such as heat pumps, panel upgrades, and more. Visit lfelectralservice.com.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Layer on the flavor with the DQ sauced and tossed chicken strip baskets. Now available in new sweet chili or honey barbecue. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
The Country Ski Expo is November 8th through the 11th in Hanover, the biggest ski and snowboard clearance in New England, with live music, food trucks, a beer garden, and ski resorts on site with free admission and parking. Details at countryski.com.
Brian Scalabrini on treating his hair loss with Leonard Hair Transplant Associates.
Being in the TV business, I didn't want to let people see me like as my hair was going, as the season goes on. You know, people love the fiery red hair, and I do too, I'm not going to lie. I wanted to make sure I kept that signature look. So I reached out to Dr. Leonard and Dr. LaPresti, and they gave me a free consultation of just what I should do, where you're going. These guys were confident in what they were doing, and from that confidence made me believe that I should definitely go in and get my hair restored.
Call 1-800-GET-HAIR for a free consultation.
The Revolution play on the Sports Hub.
Celtics have come back to tie it at 62 early in this third quarter. And Jamal Mosley, remember the Mad Brad timeouts? When he'd get mad, he'd have to call. These have been Mad Jamal Mosley timeouts tonight.
But Mad Brad wasn't, expressive when he did. He was mad, but it was kind of low-key mad. Jamal Mosley has been just the opposite.
Queta on the floor for the Celtics tonight. They are plus 14. Queta off the floor. They are minus 14. Minot plus 13. And obviously minus 13 with him off. Banchero slowed down by Jaylen Brown. Kick out Bane. Bane against Pritchard. Returns it to Suggs. Pump fake and then takes the three and hits it over Derek White. Jalen Suggs has been good tonight, particularly shooting the ball. That breaks the tie, 65-62. Jalen Suggs hit all 4 of his threes.
You said hair or no hair.
Jaylen Brown dribbles to the free throw line. Jumper is good over Wagner. He gets 2 of them back, 65-64.
Just like Wagner wasn't even there.
Wagner attacking Minot. Spins it off the window and in, scoring the foul. Wow. Good outlet pass. Set Wagner in with a step on Minot, who couldn't get set, and Minot picks up a 4th foul in 15 minutes.
Well, he beat 3 people, though, on display. Look at this. He goes in. Minot's there. Brown is there.
Celtics catch a break there as they call the foul on Queta, not Minot. So the first on Queta as opposed to the 4th on Minot. These guys stay healthy. Wagner 3-point play. Orlando quick 6-2 run out of the timeout. They've been great shooting the 3 tonight, 11 of 24.
Suggs being in particular the guy you're talking about, 4 for 4.
Not a lot of games last year. Celtics got outshot from 3 tonight. Boston 8 of 24. Orlando 11 of 24. That's the difference in the game. Derek White turns, drives. His floater blocked. Anticipated perfectly by Bane. Bane leads a 4-on-3. Franz Wagner finds the open man. Suggs again. 3. Bounces out. He was wide open, and that ends up being the first one he misses in 5 tries. Go figure. Pritchard ducks the shoulder into Banchero. Bounce pass for Queta. Spins in the paint and gets fouled. And that was a, I know exactly what I'm going to do when I get it move from Queta.
And, you didn't see that early in the season. really just kind of confused when he was trying to go up with the basketball, trying to do things. Now understands, hey, my position, if I catch it, I bring it into the body, and I use my strength. If you're going to try to get it, you'll get it going through me.
18 apiece for Franz Wagner and Jaylen Brown to lead everybody here. Boston down by 4. Middle stages, third quarter. Jaylen Brown backs it out near half court.
Good matchup.
Starts his drive on Carter. Bumps him away, steps back to 18, beats the shot clock buzzer, and rips it through.
I wonder when they go back and look at that one.
Jalen's got 20. Desmond Bain driving. Runner over Minot. Bounces in. This is what Jamal Mosley wants Orlando to do now. To become more efficient offensively. Get the ball up the floor. Derek White attacking Wagner under the basket. Throws to the left corner. Minot, couple of dribbles in the paint. Tried to cuff it and had the ball slip out of his hands. Misses everything. Loose on the floor. Gathered by Queta. Queta bumped and fouled by Carter.
What was Queta doing?
He was about to pass behind his back. And in addition to that being absurd in and of itself, what he did by doing that was making a non-shooting foul.
Why is he standing at the line?
Yeah, because he doesn't quite grasp. Derek White knows what's up, and he goes to the sideline immediately to inbound. De Silva and Batazzi will come in. And Carroll will stay in the game. Wagner will come out. Cavs with bad intentions, up by 30 at Washington. No surprise there. Detroit, Brooklyn is close. That's a game in this group in the NBA Cup. Derek White catches the pass from Pritchard. Turns, attacks, pump fake, and gets blocked. Good job by Batazzi to stay with him. Queta goes to the floor, can't rip the ball away. Batazzi has it along the sideline, and his pass out deflected out of bounds by Queta. It'll be Orlando ball with the Magic leading by 4.
Bring that right into the body. If you Queta, possession is the biggest thing you're looking for.
Dallas down by 10 at Memphis in the first quarter. That has been atrocious. Worst offensive team in the NBA by a mile has been the Dallas Mavericks. They're hoping to get Anthony Davis back this weekend. Anthony Black moving to his left. Minot in front of him. Dan Carroll wants it. Top of the circle. Zips the entry to De Silva. De Silva throws back out. Celtics running around defensively. Black open for 3. Misses it. And a rebound, Jaylen Brown, because Banchero commanded the double team. That's what led to the open shooter. Jaylen Brown with De Silva in front of him. Tristan De Silva, really interesting player. Left-hand dribble, Jaylen Brown spins on Batazzi, hangs in the air, finger roll up and good.
Wow, great move there. The defender was on his left-hand side, was spinning it back to the right, and laid it up softly.
Jaylen has all 6 Boston points in this sequence, 22 for the game. 70-68, Magic by 2, 5:49 to go in the third.
Banchero to do something.
Closed down by Minot. Banchero, 7 rebounds, only 6 points though. Drives, Derek White reaches out and commits the foul.
Didn't have to do that. Just stay vertical. Let Banchero go into the body, make him make a play. You released him then by hitting him with the body and locking down your hands. Think about it, he's so strong. Think about it, here's a guy, you say about 6'9", probably running about 265. And that's 265 solid.
Banchero, not yet become a great free throw shooter, and gets a very, very friendly bounce on the first one.
I remember this summer going to the gym for the first time, and it really was shocking. And you were involved in this. Actually, it was a picture of me and you, and with the trophy.
Okay.
And it looked like Shaq. I was looking at me, it looked like I was Shaq. I was like, oh my God. I went to the gym. Told the guy I wanted to lose a little weight. He said, how much you weigh? I'll get back to it in a minute.
Jaylen Brown, after Banchero misses the second drive, spins around a couple of guys, including Batazzi, gets to the rim and scores again. Jaylen is 4 for 4 in this sequence of the game. Celtics within 1. Banchero steps back on Simons and hits.
That's his move. Spinning back to the body.
Now we're trading baskets here. 73-70, Orlando by 3. Simons finally getting the second call here from Joe Mazzulla. Pritchard, step back 3, wide left, rebound. Banchero will chase it down and float it into the paint for De Silva. And here come the Magic. Desmond Bain into the front court. Starts his drive, attacking Hauser, steps into the paint, floats it up and in. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. Celtics cannot get a stop. Who's not on the floor?
Your guy, Queta.
So Joe Mazzulla grabs the timeout. 5:03 to go, third quarter. Orlando 75, Boston 70 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining Built Ford Tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
You ready for the Celtics season? Yeah.
If you want your kids to love something,
Big game for the Celtics tonight.
it's important to start them young. That's why Amica Insurance and the Celtics Shamrock Foundation are teaming up to improve access to early childhood education across New England so that the next generation gets the start they deserve. Amica Insurance is a proud sponsor of the 18-time world champion Boston Celtics.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
The question always comes up, where to take your vehicle for reliable and trustworthy service, whether it's repair or just maintenance. I know just the place. Meineke Car Care is your one-stop shop for total car care. They handle engines, brakes, oil, tires, and yeah, they do mufflers too. Each Meineke is independently owned and operated. That's why I trust them to handle the maintenance of my personal vehicle. Meineke prides itself on providing exceptional customer service. Go to Meineke.com for the location near you and schedule an appointment today. Trust your key with Meineke, doing car care right.
Lowe's knows pros want more. Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free to get $20 off your first qualifying purchase of $100 or more, just for signing up. Plus, enjoy free standard shipping and more ways to save on your next job. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer valid for new members only. Not valid with any other discount. Free standard shipping not available in Alaska and Hawaii. Exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Visit Lowe's.com/pro loyalty for details. Subject to change.
Champions play here. The Sports Hub.
Celtics trying to hang in there and get some stops without Keita in the game. They have not been able to do it. They trail by 5, 75-70 as the ball comes in. Pritchard, Simons, Hauser, Garza, Jaylen Brown. 5 on the floor for the Celtics here with 4:54 to go in the third. Celtics on a 16-point hold, tied the game, but now have not been able to get stops. Jaylen Brown dribbles to the right elbow. Tough shot is good. Jaylen cannot miss here in his third quarter. 26 points on 12 of 20 shooting. He's hit 5 in a row.
And it's a mid-range game that he's killing them with. 15 to 18 feet away.
Boston down 3. Desmond Bane for Banchero against Hauser.
Way to drive.
But he doesn't. He's not looking to drive. Moves it instead to Bane in the corner. Garza on him. Bane drives, kicks to the far corner. 3 is in the air and good for Anthony Black. Celtics are not staying home on the three-point shooters here. Magic are 12 of 27 from distance. Lead by 6, 78-72. Simons dribbles around Anthony Black and gets fouled.
See, Simons has to understand that he has to stay aggressive. Getting in the paint, attacking, doing what he normally is done. Been in this league a long time.
Celtics basketball brought to you by Amica Insurance. And Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. Jaylen Brown sees Patazzi in his sights. Has him on the right side. Here's the right-hand dribble. Ducks the shoulder, goes right through him and scores off the window. 6 in a row for Jaylen Brown. Celtics within 4.
Too quick, too fast, too doggone good.
He's up to 28 now.
There's the drive.
Banchero attacking Simons. Lost the ball. Picked up by Jaylen Brown. Running 2-on-1 with Pritchard. Jaylen going to keep it. Go past Anthony Black. Scoop it up and in. 7 in a row for Jaylen Brown.
Well, make sure you just stay with the basketball. The bigger guy got there to get it.
78-76. No one else has scored for the Celtics other than Jaylen Brown in the last 6 minutes. Banchero diagonal to the far corner. Bane touches it out to Anthony Black. Cross court to Silva. They re-enter to Banchero. Turns to face on Hauser. 6 on the shot clock. Banchero, 2 dribbles to the left hand. Into the paint. Fall away. Hauser slaps the ball loose and Simons picks it up off the floor. Boston down by 2. And the ball. It's not been a great night for Banchero. Pritchard handoff. Simons deep 3 straight away. Rims out. And the rebound belongs to Batase. Anthony Simons. It's been a rough night tonight. 78-76. Magic with the lead. Bane looking for an opening, puts it in his right hand and rattles it home about 6 feet away.
And then thing you did, you pushed Baines back the other way, though. That was good.
Boston trailing by 4. 2:43 to go in the third. Joe Mazzulla just milking these minutes without Queta on the floor trying to get stops. Jaylen Brown again carrying the load. Steps to his left, takes the three, comes up short. His long run of three of making shots ends with him trying a three. He is 1 for 5 tonight, 3 of 20 in November from 3. Vataze kicks it out of the wing. Banchero up fakes, drives past Hauser through 2 men, lays it up, missed the layup. Celtics catch a break. Banchero will go to the free throw line.
Why are you running by him? Make him shoot the ball first. Come up under control. Make him drive through you instead of allowing him to use that big body. And then once he separates and gets those shoulders going downhill, he's going to get space. Now, finishing that story I was telling you about, I was with a trainer this summer, and I said, I want to lose a little weight. I said, how much you weigh? I said, 282. I got on the scale, 319.
No way. You got to 319?
319. Immediately this summer, that's what I did. Went to the gym. Hired me a personal trainer 3 times a week.
Hanging and banging, brother.
I have one right now in Boston. Mr. Willis, as they call him.
I just, if you follow on social media, I did tweet the picture Max was talking about.
I said, send that to me. I didn't tell you.
Well, I did that too. 81. If you got to paint the picture. They watch it. Sam Hauser for Peyton Pritchard, left-hand dribble, has some room, steps back from block, and then just lost the ball out of bounds. Unforced turnover on Peyton Pritchard. Queta is back in the game now for the Celtics.
I was sitting there looking at that picture of you and I was like, whoa. Oh, there, son of flubber.
Celtics plus 11 with Queta in the game, minus 16 with him out. He's back in now. Carter, free throw line against Queta. 2 dribbles with the left hand, stumbles, and they're going to call this foul on Queta. Let's see if they let him shoot or not. Celtics says they had a foul to give.
Sure. Oh, good job.
Oh, Dennis Schroeder's giving free throws. And that's Joe Mazzulla and Sam Casella right on it. Yeah. They're going to discuss it here. That did not look like a shooting foul. They're going to correct it. Ball on the side. It's all good. Everybody relax.
Nothing is all good. Make a mistake, huh?
A really rough one against Utah. Again, can't blame the official for losing the game, but that was a horrific mistake Monday night against Utah. By the way, Jazz are getting demolished tonight in Minnesota. Jalen Suggs, right-hand dribble. We're in that sleeve on the left hand. Gets to 12 feet, floats it up, no good. Now he's gone cold. Rebound belongs to Simons. Loose ball foul in the scramble on Orlando. They did not have a foul to give.
It might be Pritchard, who was in the middle then trying to get that rebound. Suggs went over his back. I think that's Pritchard shooting the free throws.
With Boston down by 5, 97 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Right back here on Sunday night, hour earlier, where we're going to be with you at 5:30 on Sunday. Big day in Central Florida for New England. Patriots in Tampa at 1 o'clock.
Pray for me tomorrow. I'll be out by the pool. It's 88 degrees.
As a record cold front sweeps in through the Northeast, we will not get a taste of.
It's coming down here.
Not a taste of until we get to Philadelphia. It actually has been very cold here. They're freaking out because the wind chills were getting into the 30s overnight. Free throw is good for Pritchard. 81-78. Exactly 90 seconds remaining in the third right now if you're syncing up. Franz Wagner harassed by Jordan Walsh, dribbles around him and Queta tries to run it with the left hand. Off the glass, no good. Remember, not having the left hand is what cost him that Game 7 when he got that blocked by Mobley in the Cleveland series 2 years ago. Hauser, long cross court. Jordan Walsh going to attack the paint. Go to the right hand, finger roll, and it bounces home.
Nice job. This time playing defense and doing something. He is going to gain some minutes because he's playing like a player now.
And another +4 for Queta, by the way. Anthony Black drives, kicks to the corner. De Silva up fakes the 3, steps to his left, and then knocks it down.
Well, you made him move off the spot, but he's still able to knock down the shot.
This guy kills the Celtics. 9 points in 13 minutes for De Silva. Orlando by 4. 48 seconds remaining in the third. Pritchard chased by Anthony Black, who's on his left hand. As Pritchard dribbles with his right, now backs it out. Shot clock already down to 5. Pritchard driving strong this time. Step back, can't create a shot, so he steps backwards and gets it blocked by Anthony Black. That time Pritchard had nowhere to go. 2 for 1 for Orlando. Wagner for Carter. He knows it. Takes the 3. It's going to be short. Rebound Peyton Pritchard. And there's about a 2-second differential on the 2 clocks as we count it down to the 3rd quarter.
Understand what's on the clock. Try to get a good shot. Remember, you're also in the penalty.
Simons killing the time, dribbling out the NBA Cup logo at center court. 7 on the shot clock, 8.5 on the game clock. Caden sets the high screen. Simons against Carter. Simons 2 on the shot clock, steps to his left, high floating 3, front iron no good. Rebound, Caden's got it. His putback is no good, too late anyway. And that will do it for the 3rd quarter. But the Celtics just keep chipping away and chipping away. They trail by 16 in the first, by 13 at the end of 1, by 8 at halftime. They're down by 4 now as we make the turn for home. End of 3 in Magic City. Orlando 84, Boston 80. 4th quarter next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
It's a great time to save at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up red, black, or autumn crisp green seedless grapes for just $1.77 a pound. When you use the digital coupon, limit 2 bags. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss the great time to save on seedless grapes and enjoy new lower prices aisle after aisle. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Engines rev, are you listening?
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda wonderland of your own with a great offer on a fun-to-drive new Accord, Civic, CR-V, or HR-V. Hurry into your local Honda dealer and experience the wonder of Happy Honda Days with a great deal on your favorite Honda today.
Driving in a Honda wonderland.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligence finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed up with Boston's Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. And your Boston area Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team.
Boston Sports Talk, the Sports Hub.
Looks like the Celtics are going to get run off the floor in the first quarter, trailed by 16. And within 4 as we begin the 4th quarter tonight. 18 assists for the Celtics, who begin the night dead last in that category in the Eastern Conference. With each one, Delta Dental of Massachusetts donates another $25 to the Tufts University School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Follow along at 985thesportshub.com/veterans. Orlando ball wearing the black jerseys with the blue and white trim going left to right. Beginning the 4th with Wagner, Carter, De Silva, Black on the floor with the veteran Trey Jones. And Black runs right towards Simons and draws a foul. Celtics beginning the quarter with Queta anchoring the defense, and then Simons, Gonzalez, Walsh, and White around him.
They can give him a shot, though.
Celtics plus 12 with Queta on the floor tonight, minus 16 with him out. Long inbound comes to Carter, shot clock at 11. Franz Wagner, right-hand dribble, a hard screen, picks Derek White off, and that allows Wagner to get in the paint where he misses an easy floater. Derek White grabs the rebound. Wagner's been okay. Banchero's hasn't really put any kind of stamp on this game. Derek White enters to Simons, elevates at 17. He's short. And the rebound belongs to Trey Jones. Anthony Simons has not made a shot tonight. 0 for 4. Wendell Carter. Dribble handoff for Black, and Simons just comes out, runs into him, commits the foul.
Might have twisted the ankle, man.
Simons, 9 minutes tonight, has not scored. 0 for 4. He's a minus 12. Celtics have 30 from Jaylen Brown off that big third quarter. Entry to Silva, guarded by Hugo Gonzalez. Silva bumps him to the mid-block, elevates, flips an awkward shot up and good. Tough shot. Six-point Orlando lead, 86-80. Derek White for Anthony Simons on the right side. Cross-court, Cada looking for the handoff. Puts it in the bread basket of Derek White.
Going no place.
Exactly. Derek White, right side of the floor, long cross-court, gets to Hugo Gonzalez. 4 on the shot clock. He attacks, moves it to the free throw line. Cada kicks all the way out to Simons for 3.
Whew. Man, he had to get something. That was a good look. His teammates set him up nicely.
First make for Simons tonight in 5 tries, 86-83. Wagner with Jordan Walsh leaning on him. Uses the Carter screen, can't get free. Push pass, up faking block, return to a wide open Wagner, straightaway 3. Bounces wide left, and Gonzalez jumped for a rebound. He didn't have to jump for it, but he made sure he got it. Here's Simons into the front court against Trey Jones. Cross court, Gonzalez puts in the hands of Derek White. Returns to Gonzalez in the corner. Gonzalez dribbles all the way out to half court, picks up his dribble. Where's he going to go with it? To Derek White. Shot clock is already down to 5. Derek White has to save the possession, so he pulls up for 3. No good back iron. Jordan Walsh crashes, deflects to Hugo Gonzalez. Kick out. Simons open again. 3 again.
And all because of Walsh making that happen, just keeping that basketball alive. That is hustle plays. As I told him before, that's what's going to keep you on the damn floor, son.
Celtics are crashing, and as a result, so is the Orlando Magic stock. Their lead is gone again. 9:52 to go at the Kia Center. Boston 86, Orlando 86. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
There's nothing like the sights and sounds of the holidays. The crackle of a fire, the tearing of wrapping paper, and the of new gifts. The smell of cookies, ornaments on the tree, and the of new toys. Along with the sound of Christmas carols through the Lexus Premium Sound System. Get into the holiday spirit during the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Get offers on select models now through January 5th. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Hi, this is Boston Ford Sam Hauser, and I'm proud to partner with Delta Dental of Massachusetts on Veterans Assist. Every time we record an assist this season, Delta Dental donates $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts University School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. This program makes a real difference delivering dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Let's give our veterans something to smile about with the care they deserve. Join us in making it happen. Visit 985thesportshub.com/veterans to learn more. Together, we're empowering smiles, one assist at a time.
This November, Window Nation puts an end to your window problems. You'll save big, too, with 50% off all window styles. Plus, you could get 0 interest for 5 years. But you have to hurry. The sale ends soon. So, schedule your free estimate now at windownation.com. That's windownation.com.
If you're visiting Boston Seaport, check out the brand new hydration station from Mass General Brigham Health Plan. Access free filtered water all season long for you and your furry friends. Follow at MGB Health Plan on Instagram for more hydration tips all year long.
Your hot takes on the Sports Hub.
Once again, the Celtics have come back to tie it with 9:52 to go here in Orlando. 10-second station identification on the 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub.
Randy and Max at the Kia Center in Orlando. Big early lead for the Magic off a 25-4 run midway through the first quarter. Celtics have been playing catch-up all night. And once again, they have this thing tied with 9:48 to go. Orlando inbounding. Tie score is 86. Anthony Black. I'll tell you what, Simons not scoring, but he is redeeming himself, earning these minutes here defensively, chasing Wagner around. To Silva against Derek White. Puts it in the left hand, cradles the ball. Derek White reaches out, knocks it loose on the floor. Carter picks it up, and Derek White has to give the foul to prevent the layup.
great hands of getting in there, knocking that basketball away. What you need to do is get on the floor. In those times, don't allow that big to get the ball in his hands and bring it up.
Celtics are winning the turnover battle again, but they are not taking advantage of the turnovers. Points off turnovers are only 15-13 in favor of the Celtics, even though 14 Orlando turnovers, 9 for the Celtics. That's pretty much on brand. They've got a 6.2 average margin of turnovers versus turnovers forced. Carter misses a free throw. Orlando has not helped themselves to the line. They missed 5 free throws now. Another night in which the Celtics have been out-rebounded, although not by much, and certainly out-attempted for the free throw line by 8. It's going to be a running theme. 1 or 2 free throws for Carter, breaks the tie, 87-86. Celtics' last lead was 12-10. They can take one here with 9:21 to go. Derek White, deep on the left side, long cross court. Jordan Walsh, return to Derek White. Right-hand dribble, 8 on the shot clock. Derek White pulls up, shoots a 3, and the Celtics have the lead.
Well, something positive, finally again, of him setting himself and releasing softly.
First for Derek White after he missed his first 4 tonight. He's got 12, 89-87. Boston by 2. Entry, caught by Wagner, turns on Minot, flips it up and in. Minot didn't want to pick up that 4th foul. Franz Wagner with 20 has tied the game at 89. 8:47 to go. Derek White hands to Simons. Simons deep on the right side. Dribbling low against De Silva, gets it back from Jordan Walsh. Simons tries the left side, hunting Carter. Simons dribbling between his legs, steps to his left, long 2, swish. Anthony Simons on the heater now. He's hit 3 in a row after missing his first 5. 91-89, Boston by 2. Anthony Black turns the corner on Gonzalez. Switches to the left hand, scored, and the foul. And they got Gonzalez, I believe, from behind. Just a little left hand in the back. They call it on Walsh.
Yeah, I think they gave on Walsh coming in, and he barely nudged him as he's coming towards the rim.
So Anthony Black, a free throw to try to break the tie here with 8:19 to go. And the question of when do you bring Jaylen Brown back? The answer is right now. He's played 28-plus minutes. He's back in with 8:19 to go. Another missed free throw. So we remain tied, and Jaylen Brown now grabs another rebound. Remember, Jaylen Brown had no rebounds in the first half. That's at least 7 for him in the second half. Jordan Walsh, handoff, Simons. Jordan Walsh is open. He gets it to him a little bit late. Jordan Walsh drops it and then has to throw it away. Celtics turn it over. Decision-making. That split second will cost you. Tie game, 7:53 to go. Payne up, fakes a deep 3. Gets Jordan Walsh to commit. Drives, finger roll up and good. Offensive foul. Derek White waiting for him in the paint, takes the charge.
Great job by Derek White, standing there, getting hit. And they're going to challenge this because what they're going to say, they think that Derek White was moving, and he was leaning here at the end. It's going to be
a tough one to overturn. It's a big challenge here. 7:49 to go, and a big chance taken by Jamal Mosley. Boston 91, Orlando 91 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Wendy's always crafts their hamburgers with fresh beef. That's just burger basics, people. The result? Hot and juicy hamburgers that never wait for you. Duh. When it's made fresh just for you, gotta be Wendy's.
Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada. Not available in Hawaii.
Every great team is built around its stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealer's award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco Sport. Its iconic styling really sets it apart on the road, and its all-terrain capability makes it ready for anything. Then, there's the Ford Explorer. There's room for 7 passengers and a ton of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
As the Boston Celtics kick off the season, they know they'll have to protect home court. At Amica Insurance, they understand how important it is to protect the things that matter most to you. So they put in the time to make sure you're taken care of. Whether it's talking through the details of your coverage or following up after a claim. Your auto, home, and life insurance are more than just policies. They're protection for the life you built. Visit Amica.com and get a quote today.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed up with Boston's Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. And your Boston area Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team.
Looking to make a difference this holiday season? Now through December 6th, drop off a new unwrapped toy at any Clinton Savings Bank branch. Your gift will help make a child's holiday wish come true. Member FDIC, member DIF.
The game is on the Sports Hub.
Big challenge and win for Jamal Mosley and the Orlando Magic. They change it from a charge on Bane to a blocking foul on Derek White, who was moving at the time. So instead of a tie game in Celtics ball, it's a chance for a three-point play for Bane to give Orlando. He's already given them the lead. Now he can put them up by 3.
It was a call. It was a good call. He was jumping and he was going to his left. Derek was there and just leaned at the last moment. If he stayed straight, he would have still gotten that call.
Bane's free throw, rims out. Boy, they have given away a lot of points at the line. 93-91. Orlando by 2. 7:42 to go. Magic have missed 7 of their 21 free throws. Queta back in. Jaylen Brown trying to get free. Bane just grabbing a hold of him, won't let him loose. Queta has to dribble free and then put it in the hands of Jaylen Brown. The shot clock's already at 4. Jaylen lost the ball, has it back, finds Simons. He has to release quickly. It's a 3 from the right side, and it's good.
Talk about Simons. Simons says
he can't miss now. He's made 4 in a row. Simons up to 11. 94-93. Boston by 1. 7:09 to go. Anthony Black. Bounce pass for Banchero. Simons trying to hold his ground. Banchero muscles into him, draws the foul. Shot was no good. Let's see if they let Banchero shoot. Doesn't matter. Celtics are long over the limit here with 7:03 to go. The procession to the free throw line will continue. Free throw attempts 21, now 23-11 in favor of Orlando.
Just keep those hands up and be aware now that Orlando's missing free throws, so stay prepared on the line here.
First one, as you hear, is good for Banchero. Ties the game. 7:03 to go, but Tazi will come back in to get Carter. So Jamal Mosley Joe Mazzulla has wanted Queta to play against Carter. Now Jamal Mosley is almost playing a hockey matchup, and he wants Batazzi in there against Queta. Banchero gets the free throws. First time in a while, the Magic players made both. 95-94. Orlando by 1, exactly 7 minutes remaining right now. Back and forth we go. Jaylen Brown, big third quarter for him. Challenged by Wagner, finds Derek White. Quick 3 right side, no good. And the rebound belongs to Anthony Black.
Gotta get that ball right now then.
Derek White just 1 of 6 from 3. Orlando by 1 and the ball, 6.5 to go. Banchero turning on Derek White. Tough flip shot. No good. Offensive rebound. Point bank. Black could not deflect it in with the left hand. Queta comes up with it and a loose ball foul on Orlando.
Wow, that's big. Somebody hit him with the body. That ball was all but in the rim and just bounced out. I got to get Carter back in this game, though, as a scorer.
Derek White walks it through that center court NBA Cup logo. Remember, scoring differential matters in this game, too. Jaylen Brown, left-hand dribble, steps to his left, 18-foot fall away is good. Man, Jaylen Brown cannot miss in the second half.
He's just looking in the well, and he's spitting in the well.
Jaylen Brown is 9 of 11 in the second half. Bane, long 2 from the baseline, no good. Rebound pulled down. Jaylen Brown had it, lost it. Josh Minot chased it down. Boston by 1 and the ball. Minot throws it away and an easy layup for Anthony Black. Minot slams the ball on the ground. Back to the referee, Jenna Schroeder. Celtics surrender the lead. They're down 97-96. 11th turnover is a big one. Magic now have more points off Boston turnovers than the Celtics have off Orlando turnovers, despite the number being good. Jaylen Brown dribbles to 17 feet. Jumper is no good. Weak side rebound. Chased down by Desmond Bane. Orlando by 1 and the ball. 5:23 to go.
Driving.
Banchero. Watched by Queta. Banchero puts it in the right hand. 2 long strides. Throws to the corner for a Wagner 3. Big swing. The Minot turnover leads to the easy layup. Then the 3 by Wagner, and Joe Mazzulla will call the timeout. We'll keep it here with the Celtics now trailing by 4, 100-96.
Well, the plays are there for you to make. You just have to be in the position right now where you understand that possession of the basketball is so important. What Minot did, Black just in the weeds waiting. And if you're Jaylen Brown, you got to come and go through that basketball. Don't let the defender go through it.
Late arriving, but boisterous sellout crowd now back on their feet in Orlando as the Magic have regained control for the moment. A 4-point advantage at 100-96. Attendance is always brought to you by Ticketmaster. Feel the thrill of Celtics basketball at the Garden all season. Receipts from Ticketmaster. Make it a swish. Buy and sell your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. Celtics will be home on a back-to-back next against a troubled ship right now. John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies on Wednesday night. Thomas Isolo, the new coach, and John Morant obviously not seeing eye to eye. They got a great opportunity catching the injured Dallas Mavericks team tonight at home. And they are up big at halftime. Boy, Dallas is a mess. John Morant, 12 points, 10 assists in the first half tonight, plus 29.
Minot out of this game. Minot's back in, but I'd have loved to have Simons in this game.
Instead, starting lineup back on the floor for the Celtics here, down by 4 with exactly 5 minutes to go right now if you're syncing up. Derek White, left side, Jaylen Brown. He's open. It's a 3. It's no good. Back iron. And the rebound for Desmond Bane. Jaylen Brown tonight, 1 for 6 on 3s, 14 of 20 on 2s. And that's been his November so far. Magic by 4. Desmond Bane moves it left side to Wagner. He wants Bane to move. He does, and the ball comes cross court to Banchero. Banchero pull up 3 on Jaylen Brown. No good. Front eye rebound. Queta snatches it down, sends Derek White away. Derek White angles to his right, trying to catch the cross match. They find Queta down low. He puts it up quickly, and he misses the layup. He was trying to avoid the shot blocker of Batadze, and he put it up too quickly. And the Celtics making some big mistakes here in the fourth quarter.
And what he did, he came back, but he missed a shot. He grabbed Batadze in the back.
Not only did he foul, is it going to be a clear path?
Well, the ball is in the back court. It shouldn't be a clear path. It should just really just be.
But you can't slow down a break either. That's what they're talking about.
Clear path?
Clear, yep. Breakaway. The only thing you get out of this is Batadze is the one who's going to shoot the free throws. Yeah, it's you should be able to pick anybody you want, so it's going to be Bane. Batadze went to the line. I'm thinking that's not right. Some big mistakes here made by the two guys who have played so well, Queta and Minot. Bane hits it. So 6 straight for Orlando to take a 5-point lead, and they get the ball.
Man, you had a chance to really break it down even more. Layup opportunity and just gator on it. Try to get it up too fast.
101-96. Orlando by 5 and the ball. 4:21 to go. Ball in the hands of Desmond Bane. Carter sets the screen on Derek White, so Bane pulls up, shoots the 3, and hits it. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. Use it or lose it with 4:11 to go. As very quickly, Orlando 9 straight to take an 8-point lead, 104-96.
I thought Baines wasn't shooting it well. Boom.
Bane was just 1 of 4 from 3. And 28% on the year until making that one.
Well, these are the plays, again, that you have. And the Celtics just didn't operate to get into a position. That one steal, And from then on, it's kind of been downhill.
And again, we point out that this game is far from over. 8-point game with 4:11 to go. But the scoring differential is going to matter. This is the toughest on paper of the Celtics' 4 NBA Cup group play games. They won the game at Philadelphia by a single point. This is the tougher one, was at Orlando. Remember the first year of the tournament 2 years ago. This is the game that cost the Celtics the top seed. They ended up getting in because they blew out Chicago, but remember they took a 17-point loss here during the championship season. I don't know how much you remember about that match, because you were under the weather on that trip, in that Thanksgiving trip into Orlando.
Don't remind me of that one.
The other group cup game, the group play game, by the way, in the Celtics bracket, Detroit up by 11 at Brooklyn. Nets got their first win. Thunder got their first loss the other night. Boston down 8. Exactly 4 minutes to go right now if you're sticking up. Derek White, who's at left side. Jaylen Brown tries to go. Desmond Bane holds his ground. Brown spins to his right. Very tough fall away. Front iron. No good. Offensive rebound. Keita got a shot at it. It's poked around down there. Minot steals another one. Floats a pass up in the air. It's picked up by Anthony Black. 2-on-1. Running with Wagner. Lob. Knocked away by Derek White. Derek White saves, and then Bane fouls Jaylen Brown in the backcourt. Celtics are just making plays to scratch and claw and hang around. This would be a very difficult loss for Orlando with where they are in their season.
All Black had to do was take the ball towards the hole. Derek White played the lob then and played it correctly.
That's what the Celtics are trying to do as underdogs this year. Good effort, try to steal some of these games. Trailing by 8, 3:28 to go. Derek White, over the shoulder pass. Pritchard straight away, left-hand dribble, turns Black around. Gets to 12 feet, bounce entry. Keita all alone lays it in at the cup. Pritchard is doing enough that he's forcing defenders to help and leave Keita.
What they call here? Delay of game.
As Keita touched the ball after it went through. 6-point game, 104-98. Orlando the lead and the basketball. 3:11 to go. Desmond Bane deep on the right side. Derek White down in his defensive stance. Carter ambles over, sets the screen. Bane push pass into the corner. Black up fakes the three, taken away by Pritchard. Return to Carter. Straight away three is good. But he has been great shooting the three this year. 12-2 run down the stretch for Orlando. They lead by 9. 2:50 to go. And Jaylen Brown drops the cross-court pass out of bounds. And the curtain is closing on this one.
Think about Carter playing well, but Van Carroll really hadn't been that important. 12-9.
Celtics had the lead with just over 7 minutes to go. Now the Magic can go up by double figures. Bane bumped and fouled by Keita, and he'll get free throws.
That was a smart play. This time, go to big. He can't move his feet. Go right to the body. Pick up a couple free throws and walk backwards and win in this game.
Cavs up by 31 at Washington. They've had 142 points with 2 minutes left. They've made 23s in that game. Minnesota's up by 34 at halftime against Utah. They've got 79 points in the first game.
Then you look at Utah, how they came in and won the game of Boston that they shouldn't have won.
Minnesota shooting 57% from the floor, 12 of 22 from three.
Celtics going really small now. And you bring it back in. Simons, who had hit 3 in a row.
Second game back for Ant. He's got 29 in the first half for Minnesota tonight. Meanwhile, Celtics now in a world of trouble. And I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, why did Simons even come out the way he was shooting it? Okay. Bane gets the free throws. Okay. And now a 14-2 run down the stretch for Orlando. It's their largest lead in a long time, up by 11 with 2:26 to go. Peyton Pritchard drives past Anthony Black, scoops it with the left hand and scores. Margin is 9 right now. Keep in mind, that matters. Even if the Celtics fall short in terms of winning the game, want to keep this close, stay alive in the NBA Cup.
Can't foul here.
Driving right side, Bain scoops, does not get the bounce. Celtics crash, get the defensive rebound. Minot trying to run. Celtics down by 9. Lead for Pritchard. Pritchard has the ball punched away. Loose on the floor. Carter's got it. Carter driving 2-on-1. Leans in over Derek White. Scoring the foul, and that's going to do it for this one. The Celtics, who've been so good winning the turnover battle, too many critical errors here early and way too many late.
Yeah. And that will lose you basketball games. Or put you in the game to lose them. You cannot allow your emotion to get so caught up here that you start turning the ball over.
Funny, another night, some get back here with, I think, something that was overlooked a lot during the offseason. Carter finishes the three-point play. Orlando by 12, 17-2, closing run here. Is the get back factor. Derek White drives past Banchero, easy layup. 112, 102, 147 to go.
Smart here. What you're doing, you are protecting the three-point line.
Ball in the hands of Banchero. Wagner finds the cutter, Carter, and he is fouled by Simons. Carter will go back to the line with 1:37 to go. Margin is 10. 112, 102. The get-back factor. Even you come down to Orlando and you're reading the articles in the paper today, and it's talking about Magic look forward to the challenge, getting back at the Celtics, as if there's still Tatum and Horford and Porzingis, as if a win against this Celtics team. You may, as a Celtic fan, don't look at it the same. But all these other teams, they look at it like, hey, we're beating the Celtics.
Yeah. And those things happen. You think about who you are, what you do.
Another free throw for Carter. He's had a nice night.
The thing you talked about before, you said one of the things that happens in a crazy game like this is that people have looked at the Celtics. Last couple of years, win the championship. Last year, playing well. Since Tatum has been around, been in the mix. So, some get back.
Margin is 12 with 1:34 to go. Jaylen Brown driving on Wagner, gets in there deep. Oh, drew some contact, didn't get a call. Ball goes out of bounds, and this was one of those compromise calls that's going to get overturned. Yeah. They didn't call the foul, so the ball went out of bounds clearly off Jaylen Brown.
Like Wagner was the one that, like he fouled him.
And if you're the Magic, you could challenge this, but then they're going to call the foul on Wagner when they go back and look at it. So you might as well leave it go when you're up by 12 with 89 seconds left. Jalen still is playing like a number one, but he's not getting number one calls. 32-9 for Jaylen Brown tonight. Derek White, under out of bounds, finds Pritchard. Corner three, it's in the air, it's good.
You got to get something from, and Hauser has to give you something too, offensively.
Celtics just, the turnovers early and late killed them, and they just did not defend the three-point line tonight. That's the difference. Magic by 9, minute 17 to go. Derek White harassing Bain. Out of the center court logo. Bain, he stepped into the backcourt, I thought. Instead, he's able to get rid of it just in time to Anthony Black. Black, Anderson Wagner, they got to call the foul on Pritchard here. He had Wagner hogtied.
Yeah, he did. Absolutely had the hogtied. Talking about having the body on them, holding them as long as he could. Pritchard trying to say, hey, I was there. He was in the lane for more than 3 seconds. Well, not so much.
Celtics needed a good defensive fourth quarter, and they did not get it. Orlando 9 of 17, 3 of 5 from 3, and more to the point, 15 fourth quarter free throws. And the Celtics are going to have an awful tough time winning games with free throw margins like this every night. 31-11. You're not going to beat anybody, let alone a good team. So a little regression to the mean for the Celtics and progression to the mean for the Magic tonight. Orlando will leapfrog the Celtics in the standings. They lead by 11 as we enter the final minute. They let Derek White run free, and Celtics at least scoring points here at the end of the game because the margin does matter in the NBA Cup. Franz Wagner steps around Jaylen Brown, scoops and scores. 118-107. Peyton Pritchard driving on Suggs, draws the foul.
Here's the thing about it. You see these guys again. About to see him again here in their own building. So you got another opportunity, but so far as the cup is concerned,
+7 for Keita, -11 with him out. Pardon, that's wrong. -18 with him out. Wild that number continues.
Yeah. Opportunities were there for you. I mean, you think about the one play, you don't think about one, but I can definitely tell you about one play. Was when Minot got the ball in the backcourt. Celtics were down by 2, and he tried to throw the ball to Jaylen Brown in the backcourt. Was stolen by Black.
The 2 big runs for Orlando, 25-4 in the first quarter, and then 14-2 middle of the fourth. And that was the game. Pritchard gets the free throws. Still a 3-possession game with 47 seconds to go, but the Celtics need a turnover, have to play perfectly here. Down the stretch, 41 seconds to go as Wagner hits the front court. Chased by Hauser, going to return to Desmond Bane. That's just running some clock here. Beat the Celtics here in the NBA Cup 2 years ago. Going to do it again tonight. Banchero with a good night 3. Margins 12, 121-109. Jaylen Brown has the ball punched away from behind. Celtics will keep it with 24.9 to go. Celtics will drop to 4-6. It won't be any easier. Same matchup Sunday night. Celtics at Orlando and then at Philadelphia on Tuesday. Peyton Pritchard draws some contact on a 3-point shot that's no good, but should get 3 free throws here. Drawing Anthony Black in the air. But Peyton Pritchard really fills it up late. Pritchard's had some big scoring games. 9 in the fourth quarter for him, 26 in the game. He's got 3 free throws here. But most of those have been in those late season games when nobody plays. He misses the first free throw.
Well, the thing about this game in particular is you start looking at it, and then you start looking at numbers, and not one player, but, man, you definitely got to get more than that from Hauser.
This is one of the games, for the most part this year, the Celtics have been pretty good defensively. They played in low-scoring games. But tonight, offensively, you shoot 46%. You're going to break 110 points here. The way they play, that has to be enough to win, but they just gave up too many free throw opportunities. Boy, Pritchard missed another free throw. Missed 2 of 3. Magic, cross half court, do not have to shoot. They can run the clock, but are they going to keep playing here in the NBA Cup? It looks like they are. They're aware of it, and Suggs going to take the deep 3. No good. Rebound punched in the air. Pritchard can't get there. Suggs does. He attacks, scoops, and scores. 2 more points. They're very well aware. Long lead pass. Pritchard catches, and he gets blocked from behind by Wagner with half a second left. And I wouldn't even be shocked if Joe Mazzulla, who has a timeout, I wouldn't be shocked if he called a play here. I think he's going to make a substitution to get Keita in the game, but he's playing here. It's an NBA Cup game. Scoring differential counts. Orlando's playing that way, so the Celtics will as well here. Down 13 with a half a second to go.
Well, why are you taking out a 3-point shooter?
He's taking Jordan Walsh out. Try to maybe run a lob play, have Keita spread the floor a little bit by getting in low. Derek White under out of bounds. Gets it in. Pritchard launches wide right, and that will do it. Celtics clawed their way back from a 16-point first quarter deficit to actually take the lead in this game. Had it with 7 minutes to go, but Magic were just too much down the stretch. They desperately needed an offensive performance and a win at home, and they get both. The final score, Orlando 123, Boston 110. Back with more on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Idea for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope, it's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA Store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
Comcast Business can help turn your small business into a connected, secure, modern business. It's how retailers become constantly connecting must-visit shops. How restaurants become reliably up and running neighborhood favorites. How healthcare offices become the data-protecting caregivers that we all depend on. and how wealth management firms become cyber-securing guardians of your information. With reliable connectivity, enhanced cybersecurity, and Wi-Fi backup, your business can stay connected and get threat-ready with Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with our reliable business internet. Plus, stay connected when you add Wi-Fi backup for just $35 a month. And ask about a $500 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Call today. Restrictions apply. Wireless Connect requires business internet for additional monthly charge. Taxes and other fees extra. Prepaid card offer ends 11/16/25.
Layer on the flavor with the DQ sauced and tossed chicken strip baskets. Now available in new sweet chili or honey barbecue. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit clintonsavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
Hit 985thesportshub.com.
That's just running some clock here. Beat the Celtics here in the NBA Cup 2 years ago. Going to do it again tonight. Banchero with a good night three. Margins 12, 121-109. Jaylen Brown has the ball punched away from behind. Celtics will keep it with 24.9 to go. Celtics will drop to 4-6. Which they do. Defense just not good enough, particularly in the fourth quarter. Celtics came all the way back to take the lead, but Orlando scores 28 points in the final 7 minutes of the game. They win it going away by a final of 123-110. Amica postgame live brought to you by Amica Insurance. They build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. Celtics in this game did have 26 assists, improving on their season average with each one. That means $25 from Delta Dental of Massachusetts to the Tufts University School of Dental Medicine. Cares for Veterans program. Visit 98.5 the Sports Hub /veteran. See how they care and are connecting every veteran in need of oral health care in Boston to a dental home at no cost. Magic beat the Celtics tonight in Game 1 of the two-game series, 123-110. We'll wrap it up and get you ready for the rematch on Sunday next on the BetMGM 98.5 the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
As the Boston Celtics kick off the season, they know they'll have to protect home court. At Amica Insurance, they understand how important it is to protect the things that matter most to you. So they put in the time to make sure you're taken care of. Whether it's talking through the details of your coverage or following up after a claim, your auto, home, and life insurance are more than just policies. They're protection for the life you've built. Visit Amica.com and get a quote today.
Engines roar, tires gripping.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda wonderland of your own with a great offer on a rugged new Passport, a winter-ready Pilot, or a Ridgeline with available all-terrain tires. Hurry into your local Honda dealer and experience the wonder of Happy Honda Days with a great deal on your favorite Honda today.
Driving in a Honda wonderland.
See dealer for financing details.
Hi, this is Rob Dinkovich with exciting news. Pepsi, the official soft drink of the Patriots, has teamed up with the Shaws and Star Market Foundation and 98.5 The Sports Hub for year 2 of Sacking Hunger. Every time New England records a sack, the Shaws and Star Market Foundation's Nourishing Neighbors Initiative will donate $1,000 to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Boston, up to $50,000 to help end hunger. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/sackinghunger.
Brex is proud to be the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics. Brex helps over 30,000 companies spend smarter and move faster. Learn more at Brex.com.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Zoe and Beetle, middays on the Sports Hub.
Bain, push pass into the corner. Black up, fakes the three, taken away by Pritchard. Return to Carter. Straightaway three is good. But he has been great shooting the three this year. 12-2 run down the stretch for Orlando. They lead by 9. 2:50 to go. A couple of choices for Our Lexus Amazing Player of the Game brought to you by the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Get offers on select models for a limited time. Learn more at Lexus.com. Banchero was good in the second half. He only took 10 shots in this game, but his floor game was good. 9 rebounds, 4 assists. He was plus 25. So was Desmond Bain, who got it going after a slow start. But the most consistent player for Orlando tonight was Wendell Carter.
Wendell Carter played well. Talking about moving the basketball, attacking the rim. Did an excellent job of, just banging people around. Kata had to give him a couple of shots around the rim just to take the three-pointer away, but he was able to knock those down, and then that put that much more pressure on Kata to step away and contest out on the floor.
Get to him in a second. Post-game brought to you by Comcast with an advanced network cybersecurity solutions and a trusted partnership. Comcast Business powers more businesses than anyone. Call or visit ComcastBusiness.com today. We started talking about the numbers over the last week. I made a point of it before the game on Wednesday that the numbers seemed to be dramatically different with Kata on the floor and off the floor. Tonight, Kata was a +7 in a game the Celtics lost by 13, which means they were a -20 when he was out. And it is simply, we knew the Celtics were going to be thin in the front court, but after Kata and didn't have Tillman available tonight, not with the team for personal reasons, and the Celtics just are really, really struggling to get stops when Kata's not on the floor.
Yeah, Kata, excellent. When you think about blocking shots, running the floor, did some things tonight that really was impressive to me. Just blocking some shots, like I said, rebounding. But I think, again, if you start looking down the line, you look at the mistakes Simons made early in the first half. Three-point play that shouldn't have gone. Threw the ball away. And then Simons came in and kind of got hot. Knocked down 3 in a row. I almost wish Joe hadn't taken him out of the game and left him in, because he seemed like he was on a kind of heater, and you needed somebody to knock down shots because, again, Derek White is still struggling right now from the field. And then you look at Pritchard knocking down some shots, but Hauser can't find the rim right now.
It is pretty wild, and it's good to see. We're talking about Jordan Walsh had the really bad first quarter and then really recovered. Simons had a terrible first half, including that early stint, and he recovered nicely.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big point of a game, is to make things happen. And I talked to Walsh before the game today. I said, man, just get out and play hard. And let the chips fall where they've been, but just play hard. You have the ability to change games around. And tonight he was able to get some things going and was able to knock down some shots, get towards the basket, but not enough really at the very end.
So the Celtics beaten in the first half of this weekend baseball series. They dropped to 4-6 on the year, and they will drop out of the top 10 in the Eastern Conference. Right back with you on Sunday. Big day here on our flagship station, 98.5, thesportshub.com. You have the Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tampa in Central Florida, just about an hour drive away. And then the Celtics and the Magic were with you at 5:30 here for Celtics Today / Celtics Tonight. Then at 6 o'clock, game 2 of the 3-game road trip. Celtics beaten tonight by the Magic, 123-110. Max and I'll talk to you right back here on Sunday. In the meantime, we'll talk to Joe Murray.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all, and enjoy your time in Orlando. I love Orlando. But the Celtics didn't tonight as they lose to the Magic, 123-110. 39 points in the fourth quarter is not good. But we'll react to it all as I'm Joe Murray. We'll take a look at the scoreboard, and we'll take a look at the box score coming up next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports of Celtics Radio Network.
Hi, it's Matthew Slater. Every great project starts with the right partner, and Boston's best contractors know that means Charles D. Sheehy. Dependable, innovative, and committed to quality, CDS keeps every job moving in the right direction with precision and pride. See the difference at CDSI.com.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
L&F is a veteran-owned company offering premier services such as heat pumps, panel upgrades, and more. Visit lfelectricalservice.com.
Life can be difficult, especially for those struggling with addiction. If you or someone you know needs help, contact New England Recovery Center today. At New England Recovery Center, you'll find compassionate staff providing inpatient detox, clinical stabilization services, and individualized treatment. All major insurance plans accepted. Visit newenglandrecoverycenter.org or call 877-MY-REHAB for more information. The road to recovery starts at New England Recovery Center.
Hey, it's Zone. If you're settling in for the game, and whoa, that basement smells like you hit a blitzing linebacker, you've got mold, and that's when you bring in the best offensive line. Chris and his team at Green Home Solutions, they use all natural enzymes that block mold at the root, no harsh chemicals, no tearing up walls. They'll have your basement back to game shape in less than a day. Call Chris and his team at 1-800-SOLUTIONS. That's 1-800-SOLUTIONS, and make sure to tell them Zoe sent you.
This winter, paradise is closer than you think. Non-stop from Boston to Anguilla on Anguillair, operated by Bermudair. Fares from $179 one way. The only non-stop flight connecting Boston to Anguilla. Your shortcut to sunshine. Book now at flyanguillair.com. From Boston to Barefoot Bliss, only with Anguillair.
Felger and Maz, afternoons on the Sports Hub.
Ball in the hands of Desmond Bain. Carter sets the screen on Derek White, so Bain pulls up, shoots the three, and hits it. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. Use it or lose it with 4:11 to go. And very quickly, Orlando 9 straight to take an 8-point lead, 104-96.
I thought Baines wasn't shooting it well. Boom.
Well, there it is, your hustle player of the game, Desmond Bain. Michelob Ultra, only 95 calories and superior smooth taste. It's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra Superior Light Beer. Must be 21 or older. Enjoy responsibly. So, not a good one tonight, everybody. Celtics lose 123-110. They got a lot of points, though. Did you see them? 32 for Jaylen Brown, 27 for Peyton Pritchard. And Anthony Simons hit a lot of threes off the bench. But they lose 123-110. For Orlando, Franz Wagner, 27 points. Desmond Bain, 22. Paolo Banchero had 9 rebounds and 15 points. Let's look at the old rebounds. Even, actually. Derek White, 10 assists tonight to go along with 16 points. So that's it. Teams meet again Sunday. Thanks to our producer tonight, Matthew Stenberg. Our associate producer, Jake Seymour. I'm Joe Murray. Stay tuned on our flagship station, 98.5 The Sports Hub. We'll talk Celtics. We'll get into the Patriots as well, right here on our flagship station. But talk to you guys on Sunday on the BetMGM, 98.5 The Sports Hub, Celtics Radio Network.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
Jalen, right-hand dribble into the paint, goes to Derek White, who steps back into the corner for three.
Moving and grooving. The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
Jalen forces it up over six. No, he tied it. He did it. Jalen Brown from the corner with 5.6 to go. Kick out, open. Tatum steps to his left, three in the air. Got it!
Big boys step up at the right time, man. And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, and by Comcast Business.
Pritchard, half court, it's in the air. He got it! He did it again! Peyton Pritchard did it again!
And by your New England Ford dealers, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
Confetti guns shooting green and white confetti and making the most beautiful blizzard you have ever seen. The Boston Celtics are world champions for the 18th time.
Celtics basketball is a presentation of the 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, WBZ FM and HD1.
It's not just the games. It's Toucher and Hardy, Zolak and Bertrand, Felger and Maz, Joe Murray. For Boston sports fans, it's 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Beasley Media Group Station.
Celtics clawed their way back from a 16-point first quarter deficit to actually take the lead in this game. Had it with 7 minutes to go, but Magic were just too much down the stretch. They desperately needed an offensive performance and a win at home, and they get both. The final score, Orlando 123, Boston 110.
All right, back here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. I'm Joe Murray. We're here until 11 o'clock tonight. Man, how do we react to that one?